was muted. Okay. Just a sec. I'm adjusting the background music, which is not coming from the game because as soon as I tab out, the background music goes silent. So we have background music playing from YouTube to fill in the dead what is it called? The dead noise? Empty noise? Something like that. Anyway, I do have the game open. It's just we're not going to that yet. But anyway, hey everyone, welcome to the stream. My name's Ruka and I'm already tired. It's Tuesday. Technically here it's Tuesday, and I feel like I already need the weekend. But I mean, I feel like that every day, so is there anything really that changes? Probably not. Actually, probably not. But yeah, today we are back with more Girls Frontline 2. We did the event for the past last week? Yeah, we did. And I've been working on the story. Well, we not working on the story off stream. That's for stream. We did work on the story chapters 1 and 2 last time, and we're getting back into it. But I think when I looked at the when I looked at the requirements to progress past chapter 3, it seems like I won't be able to get to it until I level up a bit more, which I did not realize there was a level requirement to keep going. So if we do get to past chapter 3 today, which I very much assume we will, I'm gonna have to think of something else to do for on Thursday when we come back. Probably some clearing. There's a lot of clearing to do in the game, and I kind of want to do some actual gameplay on stream. I've been doing some challenges off stream, and they do be kind of tough, but I'm also like trying some of them under leveled, so that's kind of on me. And yeah, for the most part, that's kind of on me. So we'll see how that goes when we actually get to it. We'll see where that goes when we actually get to it. Let me see, what else is happening here? It's gonna be weird when I go in and out of the game, because we got background music here, and I'm gonna go into the game, and it's gonna come up again. Maybe I just put this on silent. Let's put that on silent. Transition, almost flawless. Transition's almost flawless right there. But yeah, as far as stuff in the game goes, I was able to finish both normal and hard hazard patrol, which is a pain in the butt, by the way. Hey, hello Aegis, welcome. How's it going? I was just kind of explaining that we will be able to get through chapter 3 today, but I didn't realize there was a level requirement for opening the next chapters. I do not know if we'll be able to clear those. So I might have to think of something else to do on Thursday when we come back instead of story. Maybe some actual gameplay. Some actual gameplay that I've been doing off stream, and there's been a lot of gameplay I've been doing off stream that, you know what, might be kind of sort of interesting on stream, so we'll give that a shot. Some grinding involved, yes. More like it's not really grinding, right? It's not really grinding, it's more like time gating. And part of the time gating is just, you know, dumping all the stamina into stuff. But also, if you pay enough for the time gating, you can get quite a bit further. And if I did that fully each day, I think it would be, I think I calculated it's like upwards of 8,000 cubes per week, which should be plenty, by the way, to get to level 45, which is required for chapter 6. But yeah, holy crap. If you did this part of the game, hold up. The game is also very loud. Let me lower you down a little bit. Music is epic, but also very loud. Music volume, let's bring you down at 60%. I already had you at 70. Okay, if you've been doing the event, you know how much of a pain this freaking thing is. I am not pleased to have to fight this thing twice. It was bad enough in normal. In normal, it doesn't have any ads at the beginning of the fight. But holy crap, is it so freaking tanky. And even after you get rid of all of its shields, it's still really, really tanky. And it's like, what the heck am I supposed to do with you? At least you don't need to have nearly everyone alive to beat it, but it just takes a lot of effort to beat this thing. And somehow I managed this. And you know what? When you fight this thing again in hard mode, it's like, are you serious? Are you serious? I also have to deal with ads on top of this. Other ads, which are thankfully really, really squishy. And if you've built up Lotta at this point, she should be pretty darn strong. And she will help quite a bit. But this is still a pain in the butt to fight. Yeah, it gets very angry, stomps everyone. And you really have to DPS this thing once it gets into rage. Or at least time it, so that you can start DPSing before you get hurt too badly. I mean, I've had to use Colfie to help with this, and if it wasn't for Colfie, I would actually be dead. In comparison, this boss over here, Ironside, this guy, very easy, you don't even have to worry about anything. Why is this guy the level 7 boss? And the giant diner gate, this thing, why is a giant diner gate the level 6 boss, and you have to beat this to be able to get Lotta's last bits of shard? Like, what the heck? What the heck? It's like, the balance here is a little bit off as far as the stages, but then again, I don't know. Supposedly, supposedly this event was toned down a little bit because, you know, CN got this like a little bit later than we did, and we get it like right away. But it's still really hard. I've done a little bit of the challenge. I haven't done any of these, which I might do on stream. I should be able to try to do that on stream. Yeah, Girls Frontline 2 had a rough start. We'll probably do these challenge modes on stream next time we come back. Same thing for this. I'll save this for next time, because that might be interesting. Hard mode though. Let me shrink myself. The music's gonna go in and out because that's just kind of how this thing goes. Hard mode isn't too bad. This is not too bad, so that's been cleared as soon as I could do it. Thankfully. However, because of the lack of resources here at the start, I actually bought the battle pass, which I usually don't buy battle passes. There's a few games I've done so, mostly because lack of resources. It might actually not be so bad at the beginning, and I had some rebate money from groceries and stuff, so why not? Why not? I may as well do that. So got the battle pass and got a nice new gun for Litara. Yes, I went for the MG. I think other people would have gone for the AR because that's where the DPS is, but Litara is like the backbone of my debuffs and AoE damage. So I gave this to her, and she's doing okay with it. It definitely helps quite a bit. So there is that. I am kind of thinking about what was I thinking about? There was one other thing. I was thinking about getting this unlocked because there's a bunch of targeted access tickets locked behind this, And if you think about it, you get a total of 30 tickets here for the price of basically less than 10, which isn't really bad if you think about it. The only thing with that is I have to get the tokens through the shop, and you know, if you really want the best value, you go for the most expensive one. And I could save some of those tokens for skins anyway, and I'm thinking I might get skins in the future, so there is that. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at as far as this game is concerned, at least my account anyway. Got to level 35, so I think I'm in a decent spot, minus having to grind for the next part. But before we actually get into this itself, there's a few things that might be of interest. Let me put the background music back on. Yeah, let's see. I think the biggest thing that we need to address is this. If I can get it on screen. No one freaking knows how to pronounce Kalfi's name. Kalfni? Kalfi? I have no idea. And they do pronounce it in the game, but it's like, it's tough to follow. So how do you actually say this? Community has put up a lot of suggestions. Cell phone, Kalfini, Colgate, cellophane, which sounds nothing like a cell tower. Calhoun? Bullpen? Codofen? Cold pain? Cellophane? Again? Wait, why is cellophane here twice? Coffney? Coffin. Is it actually coffin? But no one seems to know how to pronounce it. Did coffee come in? Yeah, coffee came in. I think I called her Coffee. Coffee. But yeah, take your pick. I'll put the artist's I think the artist Twitter is already linked in the description, because I knew I was gonna do this part. But yeah, so there is that. Oh, there is one more thing. Let me grab it before I forget. This one I probably should actually talk about, though. Coffee is also very noteworthy. This, if you've been playing the game and watching Twitter, you probably know about this thing. Let's grab it. Please come up. Hey, guess who's coming? Wawa's coming. Wawa is coming. When is she actually coming? Hold up. When is she supposed to be here? Next week, I think. Because yeah, I think she's coming next week, because Suomi's banner, I think, is ending next week, if I am not mistaken. I am not planning to roll for Suomi, but I am planning to roll for Wawa. But Maki-chan. Hey Tactician, welcome. How's it going? Don't worry about it. We were just talking about how to pronounce Kalfi's name, the many things of Kalfi pronunciation, like what the heck. And also, if you're from Girls Frontline 1, you know her as Wa2K, Wa2000. Or other people would probably know her now as Macchiato. Yes, the spelling is correct. Colfine is great. Is it Colfine? Is it Colfine? I don't want to pronounce her name properly now, if it's actually how that is. Hey GNG, welcome. But I will be rolling for Wawa over here. I do not know if I want to go higher than just grabbing her. I mean, it would be nice to probably get at least V1 on her, but I don't know if I want to go past V0. I am still kind of saving up for other things. Hardly remember any dolls' names. Well, I mean, if you don't know their gun names, you know, the names they have right now are fine. Waiting for Vector, I am too. I'm waiting for a lot of people. Supposedly Diane. Let's see. What was how was it? Supposedly Diane and Tololo. I already have Tololo, but supposedly Diane is coming after this one. Let me grab some references here so you guys know what we're talking about. Let's see. And I should probably bookmark this on my end because I will be using quite a bit. IDW hasn't even shown up in CN. It's gonna be a while before IDW shows up. I'm just saying. But by the way, if you guys are playing right now, apparently there's a new code that dropped. Let me put that on screen if you haven't seen it before. The music's going to double up here. No, actually the music won't double up. Where is text? New code. Let me see. New code. I'm gonna put that up here. Oh crap, it's so big. Transform. Reset transformation. Okay. We got a new code, guys. There it is. Yeah, I mean, IDW is gonna show up whenever you don't expect it. That's just kind of how it goes. You want Mozu Nagant, but haven't been lucky. IDW appearing in 3 to 4 games is crazy. 3 out of 4. Girls Frontline 1, NeuroCloud, Reverse Collapse if you want to count that. And then we have Girls Frontline 2, which she's not in yet, but you know the only reason why she's still alive is because of the meme, right? She is such a meme in the community that she is still alive even all the way past this game, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Oh, is that what it is? Discord 100k members? I'm kind of wondering how people got this. I guess they were in the Discord. That would explain a lot. Anyway, that's up there if you guys haven't used it yet. And that will also be in the description if you need a quick reference for this. I will close that soon once I get the page I want. Character progression. What is this? Okay. Let's put this here. Persica likes catalogs, it seems. I think that was just from the comic, but I don't know. Anyway, so we have here a site you probably are familiar with. If you're not, get familiar with it. This is going to be used quite a bit. But this basically shows all the characters that's going to show up in the game, and I think it is current with CN. Now, it doesn't have all the skills up, and for some reason, let me filter this, it has misclassified Faye as a sniper unit, which she is not. She uses a handgun. So I don't know why they have her in sniper over here. So that is that. Other than that, it's mostly up to date with CN, minus some descriptions for new units, including that. Hey Panzer, welcome. So I think on the next banner, supposedly is we are getting Wawa. We are gonna go for Wawa. Whether or not I go past V0 is a different topic. But where is Diane? Diane. My Chinese pronunciation is terrible, so that's not gonna go through. She uses El Diablo, clearly the revolver with a scope in The Last of Us. It's more like she uses a axe with a scope, which is also a little bit egregious, but she's always had the scope axe, so that's a different story. Yeah, we are getting Wawa one way or another, so we'll see. If I have enough resources, then I might try to go for V1. It's the power increase isn't really that huge. It's pretty decent, but it's not that huge. We'll do the math in a bit. But Diane and Tololo are supposedly after that. Don't ask me where I got that. It's just hearsay as far as I'm concerned. Supposedly there is a leak on the banners, but I do not trust it because, as far as I can tell, Mika likes to throw darts at the board and hey, say here's the next banner. But she's up at supposedly, and if that's true, I think she's mostly a dispeller, a buff dispeller. And I don't normally go for meta, but that might be a consideration for some people. Personally, I'm skipping her. Not exactly on my target here. My target is mostly anyone from 404 and Springfield's Cafe. That is it. That is it. Let's go look at Wawa though. Macchiato. But apparently this is the incorrect spelling for macchiato as far as she's concerned. There's actually text in the game about that. So, and someone cited it in a reply in the official Twitter post. So yeah, gotta wait for all the waifus. My wallet is not thick enough, big enough for that. So that's, I wish, but no. It was recommended though to get Wawa to at least, what is it, V1, this thing over here. Let's look at this skill really quick, because honestly at V0 it's not bad. It's not bad. So okay, first things first, Wawa was a sniper, we got that. Freeze sniper, we have freeze units on days right now. If you went for Suomi, you got a freeze unit right there. If you have Lotta, which you should, you have another freeze unit right there. And then you'll have Wawa over here for a third freeze unit. You got a support. What is Lotta? AoE, okay. And you have her sniper. Fine. I think the main thing with her though is that, if I read this correctly, most of her skills ignore stability index, which are the shields, which is actually pretty good if you think about it. If you can get them within 4 or 6, then it'll just go through, and which is pretty great. It's kind of like a fake armor pen, but it's there. It's there. But okay, skill 1, which is basically the reason why most people are going V1. The way I understand it. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. And we're gonna type this all out because I think we need to see this. Okay, V1. Skill 1. Normally what it does is 160% damage. And if it crits, it goes for an extra. It goes for an extra 130% crit damage. What do you mean new code? It's a new code for rewards. It's in the description if you missed it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, if you're on Dark Winter, I think it works on Dark Winter. I don't know anything about how play. It might also be on how play. So check there. Now the way the description reads is like 160% of your attack, and then increases the damage by 30% for crit damage. There's a few caveats with that though. Caveat would be Wawa has a 40% crit normally, so that's pretty huge. But in exchange, he has a minus 10% crit damage, and this does not fit on screen. How do I make you fit on screen? There's gotta be a way to do that. Transform, stretch, no. No bounds, stretch to bounds, no. Scale to inner bounds. outer bounds, scale to width of bounds. Which one was it? Let's go to scale. Oh, no, that's not it. Outer bounds, inner bounds, reset. It's none of those. Because this thing likes to. Nope, that's not it. It's one of these things. Inner. Nope. Height, width, height. It's one of these things I'm not too sure about. Okay. Let me try one more time. I know I got this fixed on something else. Screw it. Hold up, screw it. It's gonna be like this. Okay. Caveat. Well, it gets 40% crit minus 10% crit damage on her passive. Base crit damage is apparently 25%, or if you want to look at it another way, 125% of your well 1.25, something like that. Because 100% technically is like 2 times 2, but people don't really look at it that way. So I'm just gonna scale everything to decimals. It's a lot easier to read that way for me. It's a lot clearer. I don't like gotcha math, so we'll go with this. We'll go with this. So base crit. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just doing the math off what I see. If this is incorrect, then we'll fix it somehow. Base crit is that. So because of while it was passive, it goes down to what? 1.15%, which is, well, I mean like 1.15, 15% crit damage, not great. And crit damage is kind of a joke unless you have the attachments to make it a lot better. So because of that, the skill one, I think it kind of looks more like this. 1.6, what, 1.6? 1.6 times, if it's an addition, I think it's going to be something like that, which turns out to be, let's see, 1.6 times 1.45, 2.32 for the damage. Okay, that's at base. That's at base. Yeah, but this is basically min-maxing the reason. Okay, the reason why we're doing this is to min-max the rolls. Okay, this is the reason to min-max the rolls. If you can justify this, if you can justify your rolls, this is basically the F2P way of justifying the amount of resources you have. I'm just saying. Okay, effect at V1S1, skill 1 V1. The way it reads is, so you don't have the 1.6 multiplier anymore. It hits twice. Okay, it hits twice, but first hit is just like a 1 point. It's just your attack damage. Okay, first hit is attack damage, and then second hit is also attack damage, but if it crits, you get an extra 80% crit damage. So how do we want to write this? 1 plus 0.8 crit damage plus base crit damage. Okay, it's a lot of math. It's a lot of math. Now the first hit can crit. The first hit can crit, and if you do crit, well, assuming we do crit, because she has a pretty high crit, so I'm assuming you'll want to build her crit anyway. So if assuming that, just use CRCD. What's CRCD? Crit rate damage? Yeah. So assuming that you have this for the skills, assuming crit. Now, if you do all that funky math, assuming all the crits happen, what does that look? It looks like, and base crit is, well, base crit is 1.15. We'll just put it there. So what does that look like? 1.15 plus 1.8, no, 1.95. Was it 1.15 plus 1.95? I think. So that comes up to 3.1. How much more damage is this compared to your original? V1 versus V0 versus V1 damage equals, crap, what's my math here? 3.1 divided by 2.32. We're getting nerdy with the math. There's a lot of people that do theory crafting. I am not one of those, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's just like a, not a 33, not, is it a 33% increase? I don't think that's how it goes. Hold up. I think I did the math wrong. I think I did that one wrong. 3.1 minus 2.32 divided by 2.32 equals 3.1 minus 2.32 divided by 2.32. No, it was right. It was actually right. Okay, we'll just simplify this so it's easier to read. Equals a 33, a plus 33% damage increase from V0 to V1. Okay. I don't know if I made any case with this, but the only case I can say with this, if you feel like a dupe is worth a 33% increase in damage for your skill 1, go for it. I think me personally, I think I just convinced myself it's not worth it. Me personally, I don't think it's worth it. But hey, you do you. It's also a PvE game. So if it makes it easier, go for it. I will say though, maybe get her weapon, but I don't have any weapon stats on her. So I guess we'll just see what it goes with. You're here for gun drift first, and she's very good with. I don't have any pictures. I don't have any splash art for her. Okay, well, splash art is gonna be. Hold up, splash art is gonna be this. There we go. There. Oh crap. There's your Wawa splash art. Big number goes up. That's all you need. Yeah, if you can whale, if you want to whale, go for it. Me personally, I'm kind of sort of F2P, not really anymore because I kind of bought the battle pass, and I'll probably get more tokens for the journey extra permissions. So yeah, that's probably gonna happen. Yeah. Coffee jump scare. Yeah, Coffee, however you want to pronounce her name. That's gonna happen. But Wawa's coming soon. So just keep an eye on that. And yeah, she's gonna come with me one way or another because I have the resources to do so, like literally right now. Literally right now we have the resources to do so. Right there, up here, you see that? 44 plus almost 20,000 cubes. I could have used this for Suomi, but I'll be perfectly honest, Suomi's really not someone I want to pick up. Yes, I know she's a meta unit, but still, it's also a first player game, and I'm rolling for waifu here. Don't want to whale, but I will if I have to. I want to save my coins for outfits. When's a Star Nerd getting a new outfit? Star Nerd? Which one's a Star Nerd? Oh, you mean Litara? I don't know when she's getting one. I haven't seen... I actually don't know what skins are available for everyone. Hold up. Is there skins on this weirdin.gg website? I do not think they have skins on here. Which is... yeah, they don't have skins on there. Suomi is great with any freeze units, Lotta or not. So... Which does bring up the question. You mentioned Litara asking for skins for her, but Lotta's getting a new skin. Well, not the new skin. She's getting a skin in CN, and she's a free unit. I'm like, really? I mean, it's not a bad skin. I'm definitely probably gonna start getting tokens because I do want some skins, and I have paid for skins in the first game before. Well, I say paid for skins, but there was really only one skin I bought, and that was the Division collab skin for 416. And any other skins that I got for anyone else there was basically tokens, saved up tokens, farm tokens, which took a really long time. But I still did it. Got about 61k gems to save up for the pool. Are you going for the full V6? Because wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. I'm saving mostly for I guess I'm mostly saving for 416. Mostly saving for 416. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway, saving for feet. Which feet? You're gonna have to clarify which feet you're saving for. There's a lot of feet in the game. There are plenty of quality feet in the game. Yes, all the feet. All the feet. Fair. Hold up. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? It doesn't narrow it down, actually. It actually does not narrow it down. There's like feet everywhere. I guess the girls do need to relax also once in a while, but you know, I haven't really spent that much time here in the dorms, but I will say this is probably one of my more favorite poses right here. This one. And that's not feet, by the way. Quadrupedal dolls when? Never. Absolutely never. That does not exist. If it does, it's an abomination. So. Actually, no, at the top of my mind, that does not exist, but there are mechs in the old game. Apparently there are mechs now in the old game. I was kind of surprised when I first saw it, when I took a peek last week. Kind of want to go back on stream just to see what's new or what's different from there compared to what I used to do. I don't think I'm gonna play it. I do get nostalgic over it, but holy crap, it's a pain to play. But it's also like I have a gigantic collection. We're not gonna do that today because I already spent 40 plus minutes on math on stream. Maybe not actually that long, but a decent amount of time on math and other things. Today though, we are gonna be doing chapter 3. Chapter 3 of the game. And like I said, I was gonna do story this Thursday, but I don't think I'll be able to grind to 40 in that short amount of time. So I will probably instead be doing gameplay on Thursday and some other random stuff. And I'm gonna have to rethink what I'm gonna do next week, because I was planning to knock out all 6 chapters by next week, but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Also, Christmas is next week. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do next week. All right, let's do a little recap first before we continue here. Let me face this way. Okay, so let's do a little recap on what happened here. Chapter 1, we got introduced to everyone, or at least our initial cast minus Coffee, Cellophane. So there's that. A lot of introductions there. Second chapter, we got introduced to the broker. Oh yeah, I guess we also got introduced to the lolly that was trapped in the box in the first chapter. She's not out of the box yet, even up to the end of chapter 2. So there's that. The broker, who is not too bad. Honestly, not too bad. Dropped off coffee on us at the end of that. And we gave Coffee a gun because she begged us for a gun. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen this gun before, this abomination of a gun, minus the... Let me get rid of the attachments. Actually, can I get rid of that skin, the attachment skins? Can I do that? This thing is also an abomination in real life, by the way. Let me just tell you. I watched... Let me get rid of the attachments. Just so we can see what an abomination this thing is. Remove all. Just put the gun as its skin. Well, here it is. So this thing... I was trying to look up some information of this in YouTube. And apparently, this is probably the worst, one of the worst guns ever to exist. It jams so much. It jams so much. Made in Brazil. I don't know if that means anything. But this thing jams so much that it's unreliable. Apparently, it also has a little laser sight down here. You see the little red dot? That laser sight is useless. Absolutely useless. Also, all the attachments we just put on this thing, totally fake. Absolutely totally fake. You cannot put attachments on here. It is literally impossible. Absolutely impossible. Haven't heard of Brazil being particularly known for its weapons. It's supposed to be a cheap option as far as guns go, supposedly. However, like I said, it is absolutely terrible because, well, it's unreliable. That's the main thing. It is unreliable as a gun because of how much it jams. That's really what it boils down to. And so yeah, if you've ever heard of the High Point, apparently the High Point, which is also another jank handgun that's for cheap, is a lot more reliable than this thing. So yeah. Brazil means none of the main arms manufacturers are involved. This is also true. I'm sure you can jerry-rig attachments. You can if you do it really, really well. I mean, if you do it like not really, really well. What was I thinking? If you you know, machine this to accept attachments. I mean, I guess this is not that cursed if you look at it, but on the actual thing, it is pretty cursed. Now, I don't have Nagant. Do I have enough rolls to try for standard banner today? I'm gonna wait until I get about 50 tickets before I roll on standard banner again, just to make myself feel better. So, yeah. Apparently, you can also put attachment on Nagant, on the Nagant revolver in this game, which does not happen in real life. And that's even more cursed. So, anyway. But yeah, we gave her that. I don't know why we gave her that, but somehow she has that. And at least she's cute. But she also kind of ditched us in the middle of a mission and came back. And I think we kind of left on a cliffhanger, so I don't know where we're at after that. Yeah, I don't know where we're at after that. So, let's get started here. Let's see.
作戦報告は1分後に各自の端末へと送付しておくわ。
Right, so we
全社
just
省エネルギーモードで待機中。警戒システム起動。
so we just got away from a giant plant monster like Elid thing that almost killed everyone. And if you really want to try to beat that thing, I think you have to be like level 40 or something because it's so ridiculously strong. But otherwise, you just run away.
そうなんです。
There she
あ
is.
のでっかいやつ目の前でシュッって跡形もなく消えちゃったんですよ。
ここへ戻る前に周辺の環境を一通り観測してみたの。ブージャムが消えた場所には何の異常も見られなかったわ。
異常な点ならあったじゃないですか、隊長。無視しないでくださいよ、隊長。
What was unusual? I didn't really catch anything.
コルフェ、今はポートベストでの戦闘状況を報告しているの。
でも本当にあったけどな。
異常というのは？
地面に草が一本生えてたのよ。まだ咲いてないコーラップスエピフィラムみたいな感じの。付近にエピフィラムはなかったし、異常な点ってほどでもないでしょ。
Wait, there was did they mention this? I don't remember it. Then again, it's been a couple of weeks.
単独で分布するコーラップスエピフィラムの形成要因は地形にあると推測されるわ。ポートベストでは珍しいことじゃない。
Right, so if I remember correctly, the reason why we fought a bunch of Elids back there was we intentionally went into a place that was infested with Elids in order to lose the bandits. And, well, the bandits kind of like hopefully died off, or at least we lost most of them at that point. But we also had to deal with the Elids in the area. I think that's the reason why we went that direction to begin with.
融合、鈍勢と燃焼、根拠のない命。
I see.
ブージャムが？
微小な命の種、悲惨、歪曲、オンリー。
ネメシス、あんたにも曖昧な物言いをする時があるなんてね。こいつによればブージャムと草は無関係じゃないらしいわよ。
I would
なん
like
で
to
も
see.
恒常性が変化してるんだとか。
I would like to see more giant Elids as bosses, but the ones that we can actually fight. That one, they didn't allow us to fight. Technically, we were too weak at that point anyway, so it makes sense.
おお、恒常性に変化が。それってコーラップス放射線量異常によるネガティブフィードバック機構障害じゃないですか？
コーラプス放射線量異常によるネガティブフィードバック機構障害。それがブージャムを動物形態から植物形態に変化させたというの。
Ooh, the boss fights. How are you guys doing the boss fights, by the way? I think I didn't realize how the mechanics of the boss fights were until I read a Reddit post. And I probably could have done a lot better than I did. And I'm also damage averse, so I didn't realize I had to stand literally in front of the armor casing stuff to prevent it from taking damage reduction. Did not realize that. Also, animal to plant is usually not a evolutionary step anywhere.
そもそも混合型ブージャムみたいな生き物ってとっても珍しいですからね。関連する記録や分析材料も十分にないですし、コルフェンにもよくわかりません。ただそうなのかなーって。
Yeah, I think we lost all our AA guns and anti-tank guns in the past 10 years. Sadly, we lost all of that. As well as an actual tank, as well as also an actual mech.
隊長ってばコルフェンの長い単語を覚えてくれたんですね。なんだか嬉しくなっちゃいます。
Thank you, Coffee, for throwing shade of all the terms that just got spouted in the game. I know a lot of people were, especially new people to the game, it's like, what are all these terms that I'm supposed to know, but the game is assuming I already know about it. And to those people I say, just roll with it. Just roll with it, don't get hung up on it.
他に情報があれば作戦報告を補足しておいてちょうだい。ファイルナンバーは 2074-0504A よ。
承知しました隊長。
混合型ブージャム、そういう面倒なことは尊敬するウラジーミル準尉に任せるとしよう。何はともあれ、このお高い品を無事に取り戻せたわけだしな。
I'll be honest, in the Girls Frontline 1 days, I really didn't get into the lore at that time because I thought it was fairly straightforward for the most part, and I was just there to play the game, and I kind of enjoyed it for what it was back then. But then as soon as it went into all the politics stuff, like later on, that went over my head. It's like, why are we now doing these secret police stuff? What's all these covert operations even all about? It's like, the heck? Am I playing the same game anymore? I totally got lost during all that time. I just knew, hey, virus. Hey, virus bad. Hey, also there's a conspiracy happening, but I didn't realize there was also politics involved. Yeah. Honestly, I saw someone playing and they used the collapsed storms as an example. Like, is storm bad? What's more do you need? Yeah. What more do you need? It's like, what's so bad about the collapsed storm? I guess they got hung up on the collapsed term, which, fair, but at the same time, don't get hung up on it. Rosartism and its consequences. I think I kind of read what that's supposed to mean, but I don't quite understand it. All I know is that, not related to this, because we're not covering that here, that it's supposed to be like this whole idea where you have like a one unified world government or something like that, which I don't know if that sounds like a good idea even in real life, but for some reason we're going that way in this game, or at least for the most part trying to.
それからこの箱についてだけど、中身は確かに女の子よ。
Right, the box has a girl. Let's not forget that. Very important fact.
しかもこの箱、攻撃のできるボールに変形したかと思えば、バリアーグの強そうな機構をあっという間に破壊しちゃったんですよ。
Democracy was a mistake. Let's just say that. As far as this game is concerned. Box can transform into spheres with offensive capabilities, but there's also a girl in there. I think we need to mention that.
ボール？奪われる前と変わりないように見えるが。
バリアーグの改造機構を倒した後、また箱の形に戻ったの。
Wait.
箱の中の少女は変形する球体に閉じ込められているようだった。
Wait, has the commander not seen the girl in the box? I thought he did. Back a couple of chapters ago. Or
そう、まさに箱が彼女のストレージだとでも言わんばかりに。まったく女の子を箱に閉じ込めるだなんてどんだけ悪趣味なんでしょう。
locking up a girl in a box feels kinda naughty. I mean, you're not wrong, but when you put it that way.
それは確かなのか？
あの時、コーラプスストームはすでに止んでいた。視界を遮るものはなかったわ。箱の中の少女、箱の変形、そして攻撃を終え元の形状に戻ったこと。
I guess he
その
didn't
ど
see
れも
it.
が事実よ。
I guess he didn't see it. Maybe he was too busy running away. And she did. To be fair, the girl in the box really didn't show up for that long. She just kind of got out, shot a few lasers, got sleepy, went back into her box. That was it. Listening to everyone's description of the box and its transformation, I have a vague guess.
まさか。
Masaka nani?
メイリンだわ。
Hey,
あい
Mei
つ箱の表面のコーラプス放射性物質を検査して除染してるんじゃなかったか？
Right, the second time, it was nowhere near. So, there's that.
メイリンからの報告よ。箱が小刻みに動いているせいで放射性物質を除染できないそうよ。
It's vibrating continuously.
キャロリック、ネメシス、それからコルフェンは留守番を頼む。
了解。
コルフェンも ご一緒してもいいですか？
I don't see any harm on bringing her to the box.
コルフェン、前にも言ったけど、そんな風に話さなくていいんだよ。
コルフェン、何かしましたか？コルフェンはただずっと隊長と一緒にいたいだけなんです。
Yeah, remember, under this facade, this very, very obvious facade, is an AI who has learned PTSD. I'm not sure that's something you want an AI to learn.
グローザ。
些細なことよ。問題ないわ、指揮官。
Oh, right. She Colfin Bay technically deserted for like 30 minutes or something like that and then came back. I'm not sure if it's patched up between these two, but she hasn't forgotten. So I guess it's a thought that counts that she came back. I don't know. Did you read The Twisted Smile? I have not yet. Okay, so remember when I said that I'm gonna have to figure out what to do for the next stream? I think we might look into some of those side stories because I feel like they have a lot of background information that we're just not gonna get in the story. So we might look into some of those next time, as well as do some gameplay. Dolls are second-class citizens. Wait. What was that in reference to? I think something skipped in my mind. Groza's tone is very firm, so I simply nod in response. Okay, you deal with it, basically.
わかった。コルフェン、一緒においで。
Hunted for... Oh!
ありがとうございます、指揮官。それじゃあ隊長、一緒に行きましょうか。
The hunted for sport thing. Oh, you mean Ulrid's case? I was kind of confused about it at first. What happened to Ulrid? And I guess Ulrid's background was that she was... What was it? She was actually part of a collection of dolls before the one that you see in the game. That was basically treated like animals and hunted like, you know, wild animals let loose in a pen or something of the sorts. A hunting ground. And she somehow escaped that, and that's why she doesn't trust people. Which, fair enough. Fair enough. That is PTSD on a different level, though. Central hub. Oh, this thing. Mei-Ling is trying desperately to place the box into the scanner. How does she move it? The box jiggles violently from time to time, refusing to let Mei-Ling attach the scanner's mechanical arm to its surface. I thought this thing didn't vibrate when Mei-Ling approached it. I'm guessing now it senses Mei-Ling as a threat because of the mechanical arm? Wait, so are the dolls just a threat in general? That's why it was vibrating?
メイリン。
指揮官、みんな。
おっと、どうしたんだそんな顔して。コーラプス放射線がそんなに手強かったのか？
Get him with some more wine. She'll be happy after that.
メイリー、どうしたの？
Sobs uncontrollably. I feel like she hasn't been not crying, at least in the main story. At least in the event, she has moments where she doesn't cry, but I feel like she's crying every single time in the story.
メイリン、泣かないで。君のグローザ隊長はこうして目の前に立っているわけだし、メンテナンス業務がちょっとばかり増えたってだけじゃないか。
PvP, I would probably say, is, what do you call this? Training sessions against other commanders? I don't know. Other bounty hunters training sessions? That's my guess. I'm not I'm not gonna try to justify it past that because it is what it is.
指揮官。
I raise a hand up to my face and make a zipping gesture.
メイリン、私もみんなも全員無事よ。メイリン、何の問題もないわ。
We'll be fine, Mei Ling. Don't worry.
分かってますけど私その
Oh man.
メイリンちゃんってばなんて可愛いんでしょう。よしよしよし、泣かない泣かない。
Head pats from Colfine. How effective is that?
コルフェ無事だったんだ。よかった。
I guess it works.
もちろんです。心配かけちゃったみたいですね。泣かないでくださいね。でないと指揮官が困っちゃいますよ。
I guess she's at least good with that. As Mei Ling continues to weep, the box, which has ceased moving momentarily, resumes its jiggling. Resumes its jiggling is a phrase.
メイリン、ほらいつまでも泣いてると箱が驚いて変形してしまうぞ。
違います。何度も試したんです。でもどうしてもおとなしくしてくれなくて、形質機の上に固定しようとしても勝手に動いて、それで失敗しちゃうんです。
Maybe you can ask the box to just calm down and let it be scanned.
随分といたずらっ子なんだな。
Wait, we pay her?
私の予想が正しければ。
Oh, cutscene. I'm surprised. Oh, wait, did you actually open the box? And now she's out of it.
私の証文で。
Wait, hold up. The commander does not look like anything like our portrait. What the heck? She's awake. Oh no, hey, Rosa, no, put the gun down. Put the gun down.
待ってくれ。
お前誰？
Oh, this is a rough model still. Got you.
誰？お前開けた？そう、お前金髪の後ろ。
Okay, she sounds cuter here than in the cutscene. Like in the cutscene, she's kind of like just waking up, like, "Who are you?" in that kind of whimsical voice. And now she's like, she demands to know who you are, especially the blondie back there. Hello, sucking daughter. You are ours now. Not playable, but you are ours now. The star in the chest, though. Okay, I'll be honest. This entire character design is so very, very weird in this universe. The only reason why this might even be plausible is because she is probably a doll. You know, wings, actual wings and the hair over here. Okay, braids underneath long hair is a very weird look no matter how you look at it. I mean, come on. The star here is like, what the heck? It's like someone took a character design from Grand Blue Fantasy and pasted it on here for some reason. It's not a bad thing. It's just very weird considering the setting. Girls Frontline 1, I actually do not know. I may not have seen that event, but I do not know. Reminder that Naitos and Girls Frontline 1 are mostly humans that William messed around with, and they all look identical. Yes, that was a thing. And Paradeus is still around in this game, apparently, if I saw one of the trailers correctly, which is not a good time when we run into them again.
金髪?
Hearing this strange name, Colfine stifles a laugh and shoots a glance at the vigilant Groza.
我がグローザ隊長に向かってそんな呼び方するだなんて失礼な。この白髪
コルフェ、警戒を怠らないで。
Rosa, you can put the gun down. She's okay.
大丈夫ですよ隊長。メイリンちゃんはこのコルフェンにお任せください。
The girl standing before us doesn't seem at all angry at Colfin's provocation. She frowns and points at herself earnestly.
白髪、私？
Yes, you.
白髪、白髪。おお、白髪。
静かに。
She seems happy about it.
はい隊長。金髪怖い。
It says Blondie snappy, but what she actually said, Blondie is scary.
待ってくれ。君は私が誰か聞いてるのか？
I walk up from behind Groza. Catching sight of me, the girl tenses up again warily. I mean, Groza is kind of snappy. She's just kind of doing her job, but still. The spheres spin and their muzzles once again point towards us. Okay. Right, remember these things shoot lasers. The disco balls shoot lasers.
動かない。
はい。
Hi.
お前、
Hi.
箱開けた。誰？
She did not want to be outside her box, I see.
私はこの車両エルモ号の所有者だよ。コルフェン、それからグローザ。つまりさっき君が言っていた金髪の指揮官でもある。
そうそう、コルフェンの指揮官なんですよ。
コルフェン、その口調はよしてくれ。
おっと、声が高すぎて耳障りでしたかね。でもコルフェンは本当に嬉しいんですよ。エルモコ、コルフェン、グローザ、金髪、指揮官。
That's a lot of words for someone who just woke up.
先生、違う？
No. Sorry, wrong game. Wrong game. Also, you're missing a halo, so it doesn't work that way. Well, we are mostly Blue Archive people also, so you're not wrong. But this is the wrong game.
先生という呼び方は好きじゃない。指揮官。やっぱりこっちの方がしっくりくるかな。
If she actually shows up in Blue Archive, I feel like these balls over here would be weapons of mass destruction. Like, unclassifiable. But she is also missing a halo. But she might also get a halo when she goes into Kivotos, so who knows. Beware the pink ones. Oh, you're so right. The girl points at Colfine.
コルフェン。
Colfine, what? When she points, then she points at me and Groza.
金髪、グローザ、エルモ号、指揮官？
Hmm?
いえ、エルモ号というのはこの車の名前ですよ。金髪じゃなくて、それとはまた違うんです。はう？
Oh wow. What does she actually know? She seems like very disoriented. The girl gradually relaxes as the conversation continues. The three spheres are still hovering around her, but the firing ports have closed, and they show no signs of aggression. The threat has subsided, but Mei Ling still huddles at the back of the group. Groza lowers her gun slightly, and Colfine tries to approach the girl.
このボール、コルフェン、来ない。
Okay, well, the guns are back up.
警戒。
The girl is spooked, understandable. She jumps back. The three spheres are once again on attack mode and aiming straight at us. Colfin freezes in her tracks while Groza raises her weapon instantly. The girl watches us cautiously and tries to communicate.
先生、違う。指揮官。指揮官先生？
Shikikan sensei is acceptable?
指揮官だ。
指揮官。指揮官。指揮官。開けられる？
開けられる？かつては箱の形をしていて、今私に照準を向けているこのボールのことを指しているんだとしたら、 開けたのは確かに私だ。
If you were a doctor, you can probably add that to your list of titles. I was a doctor for a very short time, so I don't count it.
開ける。どうやって？
I use my hand to open the box. I don't know how else you do it.
わからない。以前これと似たようなストレージ装置を見たことがある。起動の仕方は酷似しているが形状は全く異なる。まさかここでまたお目にかかれるなんてね。
Wait,
しかも私の証文が鍵になっていたとは。
was a box like this in the first game? I probably wasn't around during that time, but was there another one?
指揮官、空前じゃないと思います。開発はそこまで難しくありませんけど、この種の技術を応用している設備は特定の情報にだけ反応するようになってるんです。指揮官に開けられたということは、もしかするとこれが私じゃなくて、これは
It may be the same box, which would be very interesting.
指揮官の証文がこの箱を開ける鍵としてあらかじめ登録されていたということね。
はい、その可能性が高いです。
Wow, using the same password for two different boxes. Probably a bad idea in this case.
わー、指揮官ってばそんなにすごい方だったんですね。この依頼を命じられたってことはやっぱり
Intentional.
目をつけられたってわけだね、指揮官。
Intentionally gave the contract to us.
例えば君とかに。
Right, like giving coffee to us intentionally.
そうかもしれません。
Huh. The girl seems a little disgruntled for being ignored. She directs the spheres to change position, aim at me. Oh, come on. Rose's grip on her gun tightens as I come under threat. To the side, Coffin also stares at the girl in silence.
お前、指揮官聞いた。開ける、どうやって？
Yeah, I thought we answered this.
私にもわからないんだ。けどもし君の周囲を回っている球体を検査できたらもっと詳しい情報が手に入るかもしれない。
検査してる。指揮官指揮官、実験室どこ？
Lab? I guess she came from a lab? I mean, that would make sense.
実験室。この球体を調べるだけだから実験室に行く必要はないんだよ。だろ、メイリン。
機材を取ってきます。おー、初級機能性調整試験。
She's clearly antisocial. She's clearly hasn't seen many people. Is what I'm getting here.
検査や実験室について詳しいんだね。
Yeah, I mean that kind of comes into territory when you're like a lab subject, and all you see are the scientists around you.
指揮官、詳しいと違う？
一般人は検査や実験室のことなんて知らないのが普通なんだよ。
詳しい、メイリン。
メイリンは一般人じゃないから。
Mailing isn't ordinary. I mean, she does a lot for the ship. Base.
ごめんごめん、メイリン。検査を頼むよ。なんだったか。
白髪。
Pinky?
白髪のお嬢さん、どうかメイリンにご協力いただくようこの球体たちに伝えてはもらえませんか？
If I had to guess, they probably wanted to teach her the natural way. Maybe. I don't know.
あ、メイリン、試験。おー。白髪さん、まずはこの球体を床から1メートルの高さに固定していてもらえますか？私の前方の位置で構いませんので。
Mailing puts down her instruments and assembles them into a cylindrical device. The girl cooperates and the spheres drift into the sphere one by one, into the device one by one.
よし、空間位置計測完了。対象は計測範囲内です。表層物質の分析開始完了。 主要構成物質のうちクロムが 19%、 マンガンが 9%、 ニッケルが 5%。 固定を試みます。よし、固定可能です。
Chromium, manganese, and nickel. Not even titanium. Okay, what is it? 20, 30, less than 35%? Okay.
データ接続。
That's pretty huge still.
同期中。機能確認。アクセス開始。継続に失敗。アクセスを拒否されました。
Spooked by the alarm, the girl immediately moves the spheres out of the scanning device. They orbit around the girl, but this time they show no sign of wanting to shoot us.
失敗。失敗。
アクセス権限が足りていないのか？
かもしれません。SVTC 型検査設備を探さなきゃ。どこに置いたんだっけ？休憩室？それとも倉庫かな？
アクセス権限を入手するだけでいいのなら私に任せてもらえないかしら、指揮官。メイリー、設備は次の点検時に探せばいいわ。
Why does Groza have access? Why would she have access?
メンタル A 社を利用してセカンダリレベルからデータフローにアクセスするつもりだね。
ええ。
分かった。くれぐれも気をつけて。
Yeah, I'm guessing if she fails something I guess if she failed something in the lab test, it does not usually mean something good for her. That's probably why she looked like that.
コルフェン、ネメシスとキャロリックに連絡を。グローザのサポートを頼む。
Also, I didn't realize that Groza had. Wait, do you even need do you even need electronic warfare to modules for this? Because I didn't think Groza had one.
承知しました。再検査だけ。
ご協力願うわ。
I guess more tests. The timid girl blinks, then after coming to some unknown realization, she smiles again. Okay, so I'm guessing that's what these next stages are. Actually diving in. Wow, level 13, I'm level 35. That is way overkill. Way overkill for what we need to do. Looks like the firewall of this device is weak. We can breach it. Okay, we've connected to level 2. The current infiltration process has been visually simulated. The enemy units on the battlefield represent the defense programs we need to break through. Easy. Alright. Easy. We'll just grab the AoE. Let me put all the AoE in here. Oh wait, we have that. And we have this. Sorry guys, we're gonna switch you out. Tololo, we're also probably gonna switch out. How far can the AoE get? Oh, we have to go all the way over here. Acquisition of permissions. Oh wait, you know what? let's put what is Coffeen's range? 7 tiles, Groza is 6 tiles. Okay, Coffee, you're gonna run. You're gonna run very, very far. Okay? Level 43 doll training is becoming very expensive. I hear I saw the math requirements for just the neural upgrades, and it's crazy. To get through here, you find a way to lower this cover. I mean the switch. More tutorials that I already figured out while playing the events and various challenge missions. But we're covering them now. We are covering them now. How do you get to level 44 so fast? I am very curious. I know I'm much slower because I'm streaming this, but still. Also, Lotta, the MVP as far as clearing out mobs. Gotta love it. Okay, get up here. Why is it 20 energy? Why is 180 max? It needs to grow. I think the neural energy stuff grows with dispatch. I'm assuming, at least I heard it can go up to 240. I heard it can go up to 240, but you think you need to upgrade the dispatch stuff, the dorm stuff. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I may have heard incorrectly. Okay, run to it. Yeah, gifts are kind of hard to get, so I don't know what the best way to farm gifts are. People said money's a bottleneck. I feel like money's not actually the biggest bottleneck. I feel like the other bottleneck is combat reports and actually weapon upgrades. I guess money's a bottleneck if you keep on doing what is this? Attachment upgrades? Yes. Those are expensive. Conductors are bottlenecks for me right now. Conductors are bottlenecks for anyone who tries to upgrade more than $5 at one time, which apparently is not recommended. But it's, you know, you have a lot of dolls you want to use in different situations. So, in the ops room, Krolik is standing near the main terminal, staring at the projection screen in boredom. Hearing the whoosh of the sliding door, she turns around to look at us.
Ah, 指揮官、さっきどっから湧いたのよ、その白髪頭は。
Oh yeah, she wasn't with us.
巨大な雲、こうし合う。
Yeah, calibration, I'm not there yet, but I guess you do that at the very end. That's kind of what you did in Girls Frontline 1, 2 anyway. Also anyway.
ん？あんたじゃないわよ。
帰還、改変、おのおのの世代の生物。
What are you saying?
お呼びじゃないって言ってるでしょ。それとも何？あんた白髪頭って名前だったわけ
？Wow, we actually understood that. Man, I saw way too many Krolik, Nemesis, art. You know which one which one I'm talking about if you've been on Twitter. Yeah, specific art on Twitter. The chair art. It's like it makes sense. It makes sense, but it's just like it's awkward for Krolik, maybe? Question mark? I don't know. It's funny. It's funny.
この子が今回運搬することになった箱の中の少女だ。
Right, girl in the box.
なら、あの変形して攻撃してた箱は？
メイリンの下で検査中よ。それが終われば報告書が上がってくるはず。
うさぎ、怖い。
Yeah, Krolik is a bit. Don't worry about her. She's a bit soon.
は？
Yeah, she's snappy. The girl draws back in fear. Colfin jumps forward and hugs the girl. She pats her on the back and tries to soothe her.
大丈夫ですよ。キャロリックちゃんは見た目はおっかないけど、とってもいい人なんですよ。
だったらなんだって言うのよ。
キャロリック、いい人。帰る。指揮官。
メイリンの検査がもう少しかかりそうなんだ。検査を終えたら球体は返してあげるから。
She wants her balls back.
おや？白髪ちゃん、もしかして箱の中に戻りたいんですか？亀さんみたいに。でも箱に戻ったところで危険は一人でに消えたりしませんよ。
Kame.
そうそう。亀、何って亀が？
You're a turtle?
亀は硬い甲羅を持つ卵生の爬虫類のことですよ。そのうちのほとんどは危険を察知すると甲羅に手足をすぼめるんです。
Oh, I guess she doesn't know what a turtle tortoise is.
私。
君は亀じゃない。 そういえば名前を聞くのを忘れていたな。
名前
Wait, you don't have a name?
あなたを何と呼べばいいのかしら。
白髪ではないだろ。
Yeah, Pinky is not your name. It can be, but let's not do that.
名前わからない。
Do dolls even need basic education?
O43 です。球体内部のデータフローすべてにこの二次解析を必要とする識別コードが刻まれています。
Dolls do not need basic education. I'm pretty sure they're preloaded with stuff, but for some reason, she is not preloaded with anything. So I'm assuming they're doing some AI training on her, or she's stunted in different ways. Helena, though, we got a name here. The sliding door opens and Mei Ling walks into the ops room. The spheres follow her behind her and drift over to the girl. Ignoring the spheres, the girl suddenly grows agitated.
O43 と違う。名前、O43 違う。
Yeah, we're not gonna use that, don't worry. Sensing her agitation, the spheres stop their transformation and once again train the muzzles on me. Groza and Kralik immediately position themselves between me and the girl. Nemesis also comes forward. Coffin, on the other hand, remains still and simply observes. She's not worried. Coffin's not worried at all.
彼女の話を聞こ
私 O43 ダメ。
I'm guessing that's what the researchers called her, and she does not like it.
う。ならヘレナはどうだ。ヘレナ。
ヘレナ、
ヘレナ。
私、名前、ヘレナ。
Did her eyes change a little bit? I think her eyes changed a little bit. I'm not sure why though.
彼女を休ませてあげてくれ、コルフェン。
了解です、指揮官。それじゃあ休憩しましょうか。
Yeah, they're a little vacant. I wasn't sure if I
するといいですよ。
saw that correctly.
コルフェンと一緒に。ヘレナちゃん、休憩。
Wait, did she run out of batteries? Did she run out of batteries just from that? Ignoring the spheres that are now aimed at her, Coffin pats Helena lightly on the back.
そうですよ。ほら、休憩室はこっちですからね。私の。
Oh, there she is. She's back.
球体は連れて行っても構わない。ただし箱の形でだ。
でも持てない。
Can't pick up.
今さっきこの球体は私たちを脅かした。球体を武装形態のまま持ち歩きたいという意見については賛同しかねるな。
Alright, thanks for dropping by, GNG. I think she'll be fine. She's probably got a wattage converter somewhere.
あの子、脅かす違う。私はただ状態以上。
Special circumstances?
君にはもう一つ選択肢がある。メイリンに敵味方識別システムを書き換えてもらうんだ。この車両に乗っている全員を敵とみなさないのであれば球体は好きにしていい。
わかった、指揮官。
I do want to see what she comes up with to turn these things into not threatening balls.
不可試験、大丈夫。
Helena's change seems rather abrupt. After watching her carefully, I nod.
メイリンが調整を終えたら球体はすぐに返す。コルフェン。
わかりました。ヘレナちゃん、休憩室には美味しい食べ物がたくさんあって、なんとゲームまでできちゃうんですよ。
Lots of Tetris, apparently. Coffin guides Helena, who is eyeing her spheres anxiously, toward the exit. The sliding door opens and Helena is escorted out of the ops room.
コルフェン、彼女に全面的な検査を。
指揮官のご命令はコルフェン、 必ずや達成してみせます。
She seems happy. Or worried, I can't tell.
これ私本当に嬉しいんですよ。ここに残って指揮官やメイリンちゃんやメンバーのみんなと一緒にいることができて。検査結果の内容を後でコルフェンにも教えてもらえませんか？情報が行き渡らないのはいい傾向とは言えませんよ。何事も一致団結しませんと。
そのコルフェン重要な情報はグローザから伝えるよ。
それじゃあクローザ隊長よろしくお願いしますね。
Right, so about those secrets, are you going to be telling us what your secret is later? Since we're on that same page now. Colfin smiles and also leaves the ops room.
隊長大丈夫ですか？
ええ、ごめんなさい指揮官。
ポートベストで意見の食い違いでもあったのか？
Right, that thing.
食い違いとまではいかないわ。彼女混合型ブージャムを前にした時、キャロリックを諦めて撤退するべきだと言い出したの。
You probably should have also explained to Colfin at the time. We are too broke. We cannot replace her just like that. It's expensive.
作戦報告のどの時間帯だ
1930前後よ。
Oh, we actually have logs. That's amazing. I guess we do have combat logs, literally. I accessed the mission report that Groza has submitted previously on my tablet.
1930。君の作戦報告の記述から見れば、彼女の選択は確かに合理的だ。
Groza stares into space without looking at me, then lowers her eyes. I mean, objectively speaking, Colfin wasn't wrong. But I guess Groza had different feelings about it.
その後、1954に彼女は戻ってきた。そして BHB2 ポイントに残っていた爆薬を起爆させ、混合型ブージャムの注意を引きつけてくれたの。
Okay, I was
私た
joking
ちが移
earlier.
動できるだけの時間を稼ぐためにね。
I was joking earlier that she came back after like 30 minutes, but it was literally almost 30 minutes that she came back. Okay.
1957混合型ブージャムが消失。
沈黙、波動の中、遥かなる攻防、常緑の景観を捧げる。
ネメシスが言うには、あのデカブツの注意を爆発でそらせなければ、3分後には全員素体を交換する羽目になってたらしいわよ。あそこで消えてなかったら確かに危なかった。そっちもかなりの損傷だったらしいわね、隊長。
I mean, she kind of went off. Well, not went off. She was in a different spot, and she just kind of got trapped, right? So yeah, good thing it went away.
壊滅、届かぬ深淵。
誰が無能だってのよ、ネメシス。隊長と同じチームのくせして、こっぴどくやられてるようなやつに言われたかないわね。
グローザ、君がどう解決するつもりかは知らないが、コルフェンに情報をシェアするときに、試してみたらどうだ？
そうね。
So is this a Groza problem, not actually a Colfin problem? Groza stands rooted to the spot, her face calm and serene. Nemesis and Krolik are still bickering in the back, as usual. The atmosphere is rather tense and uneasy for a moment.
指揮官、検査報告を。
メイリン、検査結果の報告を頼む。
わかりました。
After checking the report in her hands one last time, Mei Ling comes forward. She walks up to the main terminal and plugs her tablet into the Elmo system. The report is projected on the screen. What am I looking at?
アクセス権限は取得できましたが、この球体、すなわち箱のシステム内に残存していたデータの大部分はすでにパージされています。データの修復を試みましたが、入手できた情報はわずかです。
Wait, they had data? I didn't even think they had data at all.
球体が箱に変形するメカニズムを分析してみたところ、この箱、正確に言えばこのシステムは箱の中のものに付属する一種の防御システムだということが分かりました。
Okay, the box works with Helena.
ただ、この箱にしまわれていたもの、つまりヘレナさんなんですが、彼女が自己意志を有していることから、この防御システムは基礎的な敵味方判別を行う以外にヘレナさんの意識を判定条件として取り入れているようです。
So, because the box acts on Helena's thoughts, if she feels threatened, they will start pointing shooty things at you, which is probably not good for everyone's mental health. Nemesis falls silent, ending the back and forth between her and Krolik. Krolik also redirects her attention to Mei Ling's report.
ってことはあの白髪頭はいはいはいヘレナねあいつが危険だと感じたやつをあのボールどもに攻撃させてたわけ？
Yeah, she will shoot if she feels threatened.
そうです。ヘレナさんの意志の影響がない状態、つまりヘレナさんに意識がない、もしくは意識が混濁している状況下においては、防御システムは箱の中のもの、すなわちヘレナさんに近づく脅威を自動的に攻撃するようになっています。
That is also bad. Having the balls attack anyone who gets close if she's not thinking about it.
いくつかの状況をシミュレートしてみました。現段階における結論としては、射撃管制コアを搭載している人形、火器類を持つ対象は全て脅威だと判断し、攻撃反応を起こしているようです。
Fire control cores, no good. Hot weapons are no good. As in, they are actually ready to go. Okay.
それからこの前、グローザ隊長が発見した特殊信号についてですが、この防御システムは低消費モードである箱形態になると、特殊な周波数帯を発生させ、箱の中身の状態をスキャン並びに監視するようになるんです。逆に高効率モードである旧形態になると、攻撃時に高い周波を発し、一定範囲内の全通信を遮断することができます。
敵味方識別を書き換えてジャミング装置を改造してみてはどうだろうか。
可能ではあります。時間はかかりますが、その
Oh, we can tinker with it. Good.
他に何か報告が？
報告とまではいかないんですけど、この防御システムは非常に高度な技術によって作られています。おそらく昨年からグリーンエリアに普及し始めたエリア製対コーラプス放射線警戒装置を大きく上回るかと。多分かなり手強い相手になると思われます。
Okay, so Helena is super advanced and her defense system is super advanced. Okay. I think we kind of got that. Crap, it's Paradies again, isn't it? I really hope it's not. I had enough of them last time. But we're gonna run into them eventually.
相手が誰であれ品物を手に入れた上に開封までしてしまったんだ。たとえ私がここで手放そうと敵が見過ごすとは思えない。
Groza, who has been silently listening to the report on the side, walks up to Mei Ling. She helps Mei Ling unplug her tablet from the main terminal and transfers the report to her own tablet.
隊長、私今すぐ報告書をお送りします。
メイリン、みんなここにいるわ。新しいメンバーも加入したことだし、依頼に関しては心配しなくていいのよ。
はい、皆さん、私皆さんを信じてます。そうでした。指揮官、この防御システムの内部から密封されたチューブが見つかりました。今は空ですけど、何かしらの液体が入っていた形跡があります。
A thin, airtight tube hidden inside the defense system. Huh? And it has a liquid in there?
あらゆる方法を試してみましたが、とてつもなく頑丈でして、どうにかしてチューブ内の残留物を採取する必要があるかと。もしかしたら面倒な類の薬剤なのかも。
I mean, I guess they wouldn't mention if it wasn't imported, but...
面倒なん かじゃありませんよ。単なる麻酔ですから。
Anesthetic?
それにしても怯えてる子供をなだめるのって本当に骨が折れますね。でもコルフェンちゃんと検査を終えてきましたよ、指揮官。
お疲れ様。ヘレナのエリッド感染状況は？
まったくもって正常そのものですね。
Completely infection free. I hope she would be.
麻酔の影響で長い間昏睡状況にあったようで、徐々に目を覚まし始めたのはごく最近ですね。ヘレナさんの検査報告には極めて健康な人類としか書かれていないようですよ。
Wait, excuse me, what did you just say? Are you telling me she's not a doll? But she's got weird wings coming out of her head. And she can control the box. What do you mean she's human? That's the part I'm confused about right now. She's human?
まさか完全免疫体。
Fully immune individual. Is she one of those people?
その可能性は高いな。
完全免疫体って？
コーラプス放射線に対し完全な免疫を持つ人間のことだよ。
Yeah, there are very few fully immune people in the entire world, and if you're ever one of these people, you definitely do not want to be found by nations, because holy crap, they will experiment on you to no end. To no end. And yeah, I mean, if you played Reverse Collapse, you kind of have an idea what this is about. But I guess they also kind of tapped into this in a little bit in Girls Frontline. I was around for the Mordo event. I forget which campaign that was. But that wasn't quite the same situation, but it was pretty darn close. That was pretty darn close.
相関する研究はすでに20年前から始まってはいたが、
And that's why you
ま
don't
さ
see
か
a
完
lot of
全な
old
個体
immune
の製造
people.
に成功していたとは。
Wait, research in the field began 20 years ago, but they already succeeded in creating a fully immune specimen? Wait, oh, well, I mean, I guess that explains the wings. I mean, they don't normally occur naturally. If they do occur naturally, that's kind of like a miracle.
なのか、それとも、もしくは箱の変形技術は確かに彼らのものだ。しかし完全免疫体なんてもの。
は？なのか？それとも？
Don't worry about
なん
it.
なの一体？
Don't worry about it right now.
私にもわからない。麻酔はすでに消耗し終えたという情報を見るに、今の状況は先方にとっても予想だにしない事態なのかもしれない。
You know, I kind of want to go back to Girls Frontline 1 and try to do these story events that I've missed. I'm assuming they're all going to be available eventually anyway. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is having to fight some of the bosses along the way and the utter bullcrap of map designs that they throw at you in some of these things, because it is difficult. It is difficult. Messing with DNA having weird wings is not the worst thing. I guess so. I guess it would be a perk to some people. It has to be them? I mean, who else could it be? Not entirely sure based on the fact... Oh yeah, anesthetic has run out. Wait, anesthetic ran out?
安全な場所に着いたら依頼人に連絡して、より多くの情報が手に入るか試してみよう。
さっきの浄化エリアへ戻る必要は？
確かにあそこは安全だ。だが、我が親愛なるウラジーミル准尉が新たなサプライズを準備していないとも限らない。ポートベストはもうコリゴリだ。
Panzer, I appreciate it. I think my team's pretty good. I'll show my team in the next stream so that we can assess my fighting power on going through it. I mean, it's a little bit dated, but I think it has still some kick to it. It's just a little bit behind with tanks and whatnot.
あそこの生き袋がおとなしく。
大量の生き袋が接近中。脅威レベルは3以下。ポートベストの混合型ブージャムに引き寄せられてきた奴らよ。目標が消失したことにより行き場を失ったんだわ。
作戦準備に取り掛かる。メイリン、ウラジーミル準尉にことづけを。近日中はむやみに出かけるなと忠告しておけ。
各員、10分後に戦闘開始。
Alright, we get to fight again. We get to fight again. Okay. Yeah, I know we kind of pause a lot between during the story sections, and I guess if you look at this, there's really not a whole lot of story sections, but they are pretty lengthy. At least the fighting section should be decently fast. Maybe I should be using the story team here, but I want to go through these quickly. Why are we just stopping? Can we just drive over them? I don't think you want to see the repair bills after that. What did he say? Yeah, Commander gave the order. Krolik, let me ask you quietly, does the Commander have some savior complex that need to sort out by eliminating elids for free? Of course not. The crystals on the elids can be sold to underground brokers for a high price. Ah, is this where we get the collapsed crystals from? Focus on the mission. Okay. The crystals are just a bonus. It's mainly because the Commander is so dedicated and caring. Right. Is this where we get the collapsed crystals from? That makes a whole lot of sense lore-wise. Eliminate everyone. The square currency. Okay. You know what? I'm probably not even gonna buff. What's this? Units can ascend or descend from vantage point. Ah, yeah. Getting up high is good in any game, not just this game. It's good in any other game that that allows you to do that. Oh crap. I didn't think we'd be getting lore reason for the cubes though. That was like one of the last things I expected. The only gacha currency you shouldn't touch without protective gear. Now that you mention it, yeah, that's probably actually true. I am trying to think of other gacha currency off the top of my head that might be sort of toxic, but I'm not really thinking of anything off the top of my head. Arc Knights. What did they use in Arc Knights? Blue Archive. That's pretty safe. Though I don't know how we get that to begin with. Girls Frontline. The gacha currency is tokens. That is 100% safe.
現在の速度は時速 90km。 浄化エリアまで残り 11.83km。
Originating pieces. Oh yeah, those are not safe. Wait, how is this how is this gigantic thing running at 90 kilometers per hour? It feels like it shouldn't be able to run that fast. Excuse me? 90 kilometers per hour is what, almost 60 miles per hour? That's still pretty fast for something this huge.
適当な場所で一度メンテナンスを行おう。その後ブリーフに依頼について尋ねるんだ。
環境情報取得完了。車載観測レーダー起動。遮蔽に適した地形を探すわ。
Someone mentioned that Elmo's top speed is 200 kilometers per hour? I think, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, the top speed of a Shinkansen train is close to 300 kilometers per hour. It usually goes about 280, but I think theoretically it can get up to 300. That's still pretty darn fast though. 200 kilometers, if I'm not mistaken, is roughly 120 miles per hour? That is pretty darn fast. Yeah, and especially without rails. Oh yeah, that is super fast. Where does all the energy come from? I'm assuming this thing isn't powered by gas.
戦闘戦闘戦闘。この依頼を引き受けてからというもの、一向に休まる気配がないな。今後も戦いが続くだろうし、まあ差し当たっては安全なようだ。
まだ危険から逃れたとは言い難いわ、指揮。
差し当たってはだよ。何かあれば休憩室からみんなを呼べばいい。このところやけに気が立ってるようだな、グローザ。
She is very on edge.
気が立ってる。指揮官、私が何かミスをしたとでも？
Can you imagine the bill in the 2070s when we had a war to get gas already? Oh my gosh. It's probably gonna take one entire gold bar at this point, or more.
あ、いや、そうだ。コルフェンとの問題は解決できたのか？
戦闘続きでまだメイリンの検査結果を報告できていないわ。
そういうことを聞いてるんじゃない。
Have you made an effort, Rosa, to try to approach Caffeine? Because I feel like you haven't.
なんとかするわ。心配しないで、指揮官。
わかったよ。ウラジーミルから何か連絡は？
ウラジーミル順位より返信。忠告感謝する。新たな出向先が確定した暁には、これまで同様、偉大なるブリーフ認定賞金ハンター殿に南極を打開していただきたく存じる。
あいつめ。
メッセージがもう一つ。私たちの所属するブリーフ支部からのイベントプロモーションよ。
Wait,
手
what?
厚い報酬と銘打ってあるわ。
An event that will be generously rewarded. Is it the one that we just did?
時間を無駄にするだけのくだらないイベントだ。よくもまあ手厚い報酬などと言えたものだ。削除し、いや待て、物資はあとどのくらい残ってる？
ウラジーミル順位から獲得した弾薬はすでに 53% 使用済みよ。
その報酬とやらは？
We have none. We have no money.
多岐にわたるわね。戦闘のパフォーマンスに基づいた報酬が与えられるそうよ。中には
4.0。 随分と気前がいいな。
Wait, what did I miss? What is a V0 NI plug-in? I'm guessing it's something for their neural upgrades? I don't think that's what it is.
変身を参加するだ。
了解。
Okay, so it is neural implants. Another switch. What's this for? Crowley, just between us, do you know Leader well? Huh? What are you asking? Look, even the Varyagers and Elids can coexist peacefully. I thought. Trying to get on Leader's good side? Thinking of instead of thinking about pointless things, how about getting rid of these pests? Okay. Maybe Leader will think more highly of you. Yeah, follow orders, I guess? I don't know. You know what, let's spread you guys apart. What is this thing for? Oh, we got another wave. Hey, I've seen these things in the other maps. Okay. Songstress's new form? I think I missed something there. Commander, please take a note of the lift on the battlefield. Ah, we're getting the lift tutorial. Even though I have used lifts many times already. Okay. Ah, it doesn't reach the guy. That's a good question. How do they live with the Elids, the bandits? I mean, very carefully. If I have to say something about that. Okay, shooty. I do hear the game gets a little bit tougher at a certain chapter, but I'm probably pretty far from it still. Like it's super easy right now. But I mean, that's kind of what I expected anyway. It's gonna get tougher later. Even the original game got tougher later, and like it took a while. It took a while. I will say though, I'm kind of surprised we don't have like night battles here. Because I feel like night battles were like the worst things ever, and the only reason that they existed in the first game is because Kantai Collection had them. If it wasn't for that, then we wouldn't have to worry about them. 2 teams and 3? Oh. Didn't think we'd be able to use multi-teams. Elids again, so boring. Hey Nemesis, want to compete to see who takes out more Elids? The flames dissipating from the clouds, darkening the land. Your shooting's nothing compared to my blade, okay. The destined path deviates from the origin, I have no idea. Huh? You're the one who picked the wrong weapon. Fighting with a blade is the epitome of romance. Oh, is that why you have a sword? Okay. Commander, conversations between Krolik and Nemesis are really hard to follow. Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll get used to it. Not that we have any idea what they're saying, but you'll get used to it. Let's see. Oh, there's a spawner there. Okay. We can probably get rid of the spawner pretty easily. Boss fights on difficulty 6, you need 2 teams. Deep blocker, unaffected by controls, cracks open and unleashes monsters within at the start of the turn. So you gotta get rid of them, otherwise that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering, because I haven't really seen them that often. So just end action. I guess we haven't really seen them that often anywhere else, so I'm like not really sure how dangerous they can be. Wait, there's another enemy? Where? Where's the last one? Oh, it hasn't shown up yet, that's where it is. Spawner PTSD from XCOM 2. Ah. So we literally are XCOM right now, minus the accuracy shenanigans. Thankfully. Imagine molding in this game. Imagine molding in this game over 95% accuracy and missing that. The 5%. That'd be hilarious. I'm sure the spawners will get tougher. I heard the creepy doll is similar to XCOM Enemy 2. It's basically XCOM waifus, yeah. Our supplies in the storeroom are being inventoried. Our supplies in the storeroom are being inventoried. Okay.
浄化エリアとの距離を確認。
浄化エリア W2069-0781 直線距離にして 10.39 キロ。
I'm looking forward to the tough battles in story. So far, the tough battles I'm having to deal with are in the event as well as the combat sim stuff. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to how tough they can get in story itself.
停車してメンテナンスを。
Even the whale struggled a bit at the start? Really?
ベクトルエンジン待機モード警戒システム起動。命令によればほとんどの物資の数は十分だけど唯一 SST 型素体だけが不足しているみたい。
That kind of reminds me of what they did in Project Moon with Limbus Company, where they kind of nerfed some fights, but now they're like, nah, we've been at this for a while now, no holds barred, we're gonna make it tough on you. Though you can still break the game to a degree.
今月の資金は使い果たした。となれば、戦闘時の素体の消耗を君たちに抑えてもらうしかないな。
Wait, what? We've already used up our funds for the month, so I'm afraid you'll have to be a bit more careful with your bodies in combat. Oh, I see.
これまでも素体は慎重に扱ってきたつもりだけど
Taken out of context. Taken out of context. This is probably a little bit weird to read. We have always tried tried our best to make our bodies last.
隊長殿はね。確かに君は先日の突発的な状況を除き一度も素体を取り替えてこなかった。キャロリックにも君と同じように素体を気遣ってもらえるとありがたいんだけど。
You haven't really changed to a different body in all these years?
作戦中におけるキャロリックの動きに無駄はない。不要な損傷など存在しないわ。
だが作戦報告書にはそう書かれていない。今現在損傷状況が最も軽いのはコルフェンだ。
You know what? I actually do not look at the battle reports, but I have been taking way too much damage in other places.
素体の交換とまでいかずとも、戦闘中に一度でも損傷すれば修理とメンテナンスが必要となる。パーツ代とメイリンの時間も無限にあるわけではないんだ。
Mailing has to fix you guys. Mailing has to fix you guys, and that does take time.
キャロリックよりメッセージ。彼女とネメシスの次のスケジュールを確認したいそうよ。
メイリンと一緒に物資を整理し終えたら引き続き警戒態勢を維持してくれ。それとコルフェンにヘレナの状態が落ち着いたら司令室に連れてくるよう伝えて。
了解。
ブリーフに連絡。依頼の達成状況を報告する。適当な理由をつけて依頼の受取人との通話を立ち上げてくれ。それとグローザ、
指揮官。
コルフェンについてだけど何か手伝う必要。
I'm guessing there's a chapter where we have to deal with the issue between Groza and Coffin. Because otherwise, we're gonna keep bringing this up.
受取人との通信がつながりそうよ。
I'm just surprised we're taking like half the chapter at least to deal with this. Groza does not react to what I say as if she has not heard me. She's ignoring you. I hesitate for a moment. In the end, I smooth out my clothing, put on my business face, and walk up to the projection screen.
依頼ナンバータスク3115。どうかあなたの忠実なるブリーフ認定賞金ハンターからのご挨拶をお許しください。尊敬する依頼人殿。
Wasn't this the guy who also hired some bandits to go after us? And this is also the same person, I'm assuming, who is our contractor? Excuse me? He's the client and he also has everyone else after. What is up with this?
Hi.
Hey, Lucas, welcome.
知りませんでしたよ。あなた方の誓う忠実とやらが納期を著しく超過していながらのうのうと連絡をよこすようなふてぶてしさを指していたとはね。
Okay, this guy needs to get punched. This guy needs to get punched. Look at that face.
それに関しましては深くお詫び申し上げます。ご用命いただいた依頼は現在滞りなく遂行中です。些細なハプニングにより規定のルートをわずかながら逸脱してはおりますが。
ほう、ハプニング。
Yeah, you caused it, by the way.
はい。我々は道中バリアーグに遭遇しました。ですがご心配には及びません。お預かりした品物にはかすり傷一つついておりませんゆえ。
He looks like the Ruby character with Napoleon hair. I think I know who you're talking about. It's been a while since I watched Ruby, though.
バリアグ程度があなた方賞金ハンターどもの口実になり得るとはね。
You know what? Here's a guess. Here's a guess. I don't know if this is accurate. He probably used the bandits to go after us because they were probably cheaper. Or maybe he was trying to get rid of them at the same time so he doesn't have to pay anyone for this whole operation. I'm gonna say that because it'd be so easy to have the bandits come after us, steal the box. The bandits have the box, get rid of the bandits because they're pretty easy to get rid of. And hey, nope, no need to pay anyone. And hey, he gets the box, and it's like, why?
決して口実などではございません、依頼人殿。今一度ご猶予をいただければ、ご依頼の品を完全な状態で必ずや提示してご覧に入れましょう。
To the side behind me, the sliding door opens, and Coffin comes into the ops room with Helena. The client's face is displayed on the screen. She drags Helena quietly to the corner of the room.
静かに通信機に映らないようにするんですよ。
Good job, Coffin.
ゲームそんなところですね。
依頼の品が無事であることを確認したいのですが。
Do you want the box form or do you want the girl form? Which one?
誠に残念です、依頼人殿。折やしくバリアーグより奪還した品物に対し、コーラプス放射性物質の除染作業を執り行っている真っ最中でして。
Or we bluff our way through it, that also works.
そちら様もコーラプス放射線のせいで余計な災いを被りたくはないでしょう。
The comms interface disappears from the screen temporarily. Maintaining the same posture, I point discreetly at the door through which Helena has just entered. Catching my meaning, Rosa slips quietly towards Helena.
目的地までの距離は？
現在の走行速度から推算して約12日ほどはかかるかと。
That's pretty far.
なるほど。わずかながら逸脱とはよく言ったものだ。
依頼人殿、お言葉ですが、汚染エリアでは何が起こっても不思議ではありません。依頼の品を一刻も早く手にしたいのでしたら、浄化エリア W20690781 により近いポイントをご提示いただくのがよろしいかと。
新たな目的地の座標に5日以内。
Oh, we switched. Wait, is this still the same location that we switched?
仰せの通りに。
5 days. Is that bad? Okay, not the same location. It's a swap. Okay.
知らない。
Hmm?
本当に？君が立っていた場所からなら、奴の顔がはっきり見えていたはずだが。
She doesn't know him.
全然知らない。誰？
君が知らないというのなら、重要な人物ではないのだろう。
重要違う。あ、綺麗。
Kirei? What she see? Helena shakes her head and suddenly catches sight of the sunset outside the window. Oh, the sunset! Coffin and Rosa do not stop Helena as she darts towards the full-height window.
赤い。綺麗。
I guess she hasn't seen the sun before.
グローザ、ベクトルエンジンを起動。
指揮官、この任務、それにさっきの依頼人もなんだかとっても怪しい感じでしたよ。
You know what, Coffin? We are both thinking the same thing.
ああ、怪しさ満点だ。ポルドニッツが話していた。バリャーグがかつてロレンからの通信を受けていたと。この座標は新ソ連の大都市オデッサ界隈の浄化エリアに位置している。まさにロレンの影響範囲内だ。
Things are a little bit sus for this location. Outside the URNC? Getting orders from outside the URNC and we're going also outside?
つまり相手はすでに準備を済ませているということ。
罠だと思いますよ。指揮官、本当に依頼を続ける気なんですか？
Yeah, so we can punch the guy's face.
グローザ、新たな座標へと向かってくれ。長距離通信を立ち上げる。コードは暗号区分9列21。
通信チャンネルの確立中。
It also probably means we're not getting paid, so that's a problem.
暗号化された通信コードですね。誰に連絡してるんですか？
長いこと連絡してなかった古い馴染みだよ。
なるほど、指揮官のご旧友でしたか。 でもこの依頼と何の関係が？
オデッサは彼女のテリトリーの一つだ。この依頼とは無関係だといいんだが。
通信に失敗したわ。相手は通信できる環境にないよね。
Just leave a message.
なんだって。グローザ、先方にメッセージを。
Literally just send a message instead.
内容は？
内容は私だと。
Watashi da. It's me. Really? That's all you have to say?
了解。
通信に気を配ってくれ。
分かったわ。
綺麗。好きか。行く。外で見る。
Utterly obsessed with the sunset outside the window, Helena runs over and points toward the sliding door.
勝手に行動しちゃダメだよ、ヘレナ。
Yeah, don't go outside. It's not safe out there.
それなら指揮官とヘレナちゃんとで車上に出てはどうでしょう？指揮官一緒。
Wait, isn't there like radiation up there? Is it gonna be okay?
相手の返事を待たなきゃならないんだ。
何かあればすぐにお知らせしますから。ですよね、グローザ隊長。
She does not want to be with Colfiend right now.
指揮官、ここは私に任せて。
そうそう、心配いりませんよ、指揮官。ここはコルフェンとグローザ隊長が預かりますから。ずーっと働きっぱなしだったんですし、指揮官も久々に羽を伸ばしてみてはいかがでしょう。
She's immune. We are not. That's the issue. I'm assuming she wants to come. She wants us to go with her. The issue is we're probably not immune, unless we are, and I forgot that somehow.
わかったよ。
出発。
Helena and I walk towards the exit together. Partially immune. Okay, it kind of works. Just before the door closes, I can hear Colfiend mutter softly.
それと指揮官に次の計画を教えてもらえて、コルフェンとっても嬉しいです。
What was that? There was like a little thing at the end there. More like everyone without partial immunity is dead. Ah, okay. Hold up. Let's see. We're gonna get the scene started, but
指揮官。
I need to take a quick restroom break, guys. Be right back really quick. Is there any other doll? Oh, wait, hold up. I think I missed some text. Is there any other doll other than Mosen Nagant that does electric damage? I don't know who's available right now. I know once we start getting 404, there's quite a few electric units in 404, from what I understand. I think there's also... Who is Diane's sister? I think her sister also technically is a huge electric user. Other than that, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. I think I skipped a bunch of stuff here. Pretty? The sunset's pretty? Hold up. Garbed in a protective suit. Oh, so we are using protective suit. I follow Helena onto the roof of the vehicle. Okay, collapse radiation seems to have no effect on you.
付近には生き袋が出現するから
But
ね。
Alice can appear at any
それ
time.
も遠距離攻撃を仕掛けてくるような。ヘレ、
指揮官いい人。
Commander, lovely person.
誰に教わったんだ？
コルフェンたくさんコルフェン教えた。
コルフェンの言葉を何でも真に受けるんじゃない。
Let's just hope Colfin doesn't teach her anything weird.
どうして？
どうしてって。なあ、君は何が知りたいんだ？私が教えてあげよう。
She's not convinced. Helena looks at me with her brow furrowed. Then she redirects her gaze to the direction of the Great Wall Railway. Right, the giant thing that's purifying everything?
赤い綺麗。何？
夕焼けだよ。
The sunset?
夕焼け。黒い長い長い四角い見えない嫌い。
Can't see black long block? Yeah, the black long block hides a lot of things, and anyone who reads Dojins would know that.
頂上列車のことを言ってるのか？
2つある。
Two? What? Two things? I follow her gaze and look into the distance. What does Andoris do? I haven't really looked into her skills. I don't think they were even up yet. I guess if you just want waifu, sure. But I'm kind of curious about her skill set too. Against the waning sunlight, the Great Wall Railway is like a great black steel beast, snaking across the yellow plains. Further away on the horizon, one can just about make out the fixed quarantine wall. The wall and the tall spires beyond the wall glisten red in the light of the sunset. She's a shielder, but I don't think she's a shotgun user, is she? She could be, I feel like. But I don't think she is. I feel like most shielders are shotgun users.
長い長い高い高い夕焼け見えない嫌い。
I'm surprised they're using nasty for kirai. Basically, kirai just means what? Hate, dislike, don't like it. But nasty? I'm guessing they're trying to adapt it to her speech here. I mean, for the most part, Girls Frontline translators are pretty good at their job. It's just kind of weird sometimes their word choices here. Assault rifle shielder. I guess it wouldn't be the first time. We do have Groza. Not well, maybe not, but still. Original language is in Chinese. That is also true.
あれが阻んでいるのは君の視線だけじゃない。頂上列車、固定式隔離壁。汚染エリアとセーフエリア、生存と生活。この2つの壁は3つの人種を隔てているんだ。
Right. I keep on forgetting we're going from Chinese to Japanese dub to English translation. So there's some translation shenanigans happening there, but you know it's okay. It's okay for the most part. At least it's nothing egregious like what's happening in Girls Frontline Global. Like what the heck is going on with that? The jank is okay here for the most part, though.
3つの人種？
Three kinds of what?
すでに平穏を得たもの、平穏を得られると定義されたもの、そして 平穏を得る資格のない者たちだ。壁の外に追いやられた者はどうにか中に入ろうとする。だが壁の中にいる者はそれを許さない。
Those who have reached safety, those who are given permission to reach safety, those who don't have the right to reach safety, people kept outside the walls do whatever they can to get inside, while people within the walls do everything they can to keep them out. Let me see. Contamination zones and safety zones, surviving and living. These walls are keeping 3 kinds of people apart. Oh, okay. I think I missed that when I was yapping earlier. Okay, I get it. I get it. People who are already inside the walls definitely do not want them in. It is difficult to get in.
頂上列車、固定式隔離壁。どれも人間の身勝手による産物に過ぎないのさ。
指揮官、入りたい？
私？
Watashi? Do we want inside the walls? Helena points at the Great Wall Railway, then to the Elmo beneath her feet. Nah, I think the Elmo's fine.
指揮官、外にいる。
I look towards the Great Wall Railway, then at the fixed quarantine wall further away.
私は
I'm guessing something happened way back then I'm not aware of. After a long silence, Helena gives up trying to get an answer out of me. Okay, so it is a touchy subject. Instead, she focuses on watching the sunset that is partially blocked by the Great Wall Railway and the quarantine wall.
壊す。固定頂上壁。
Probably don't do that. Probably don't do that. It also keeps the Elids out.
頂上列車と固定式隔離壁だよ。いろいろと問題はあるが、どれも壊すわけにはいかないんだ。
Yeah.
言葉たくさん。難しい。寝る。帰る。
Sure, go get some sleep. That's probably a good idea.
もう少し待ってからだ。
待つ？どうして？
What are we waiting for?
グローザとコルフェンさ。うまく仲直りできるといいんだが。
Oh, did we just give them some alone time and I didn't realize it? Okay, that's my bad. Back on the bridge. Groza and Colfin concentrate on their own work in silence. Colfin glances at the busy Groza from time to time.
隊長。このレーダーの使い方、コルフェンに教えてもらっていいですか？
Groza walks over and takes the scanner controls from Colfin. She demonstrates how to use it.
黙ったままじゃわかりませんよ。隊長。
Gotta speak.
操作ガイドを後ほど送っておくわ。
I am seriously wondering why Groza being really stubborn about this.
でもコルフェンはグローザ隊長に説明してほしいんです。
コルフェン。
はい
ポートベストで。
コルフェンが行けなかったんです。
Wait, was Groza trying to figure out a way? I don't think she's trying to apologize, or maybe she is trying to apologize. I'm not exactly sure. But okay.
仲間を見捨てるなんて間違ってます。それに活動資金も限られてるわけですし、組対のように値打ちのあるものを節約するのは当然ですよ。
Yeah, money's tight, bodies are expensive. That's the reason I would have used to begin with.
理由はそれだけじゃないわ。
他にも理由があるんですか？
コルフェン。
コルフェン、ちゃんと聞いてますよ。
Oh, is she calming down? Is Colfin calming down?
私たちは指揮官の戦闘小隊としてあらゆる状況に配慮しなくてはならないの。軌道基地には確かに全ての人形に対応可能なメンタルバックアップ用のストレージターミナルが搭載されているわ。でもそれは小規模な施設端末に過ぎない。組対のコストはもとよりターミナルからメンタルを引き出す過程で データを失う可能性もゼロじゃないわ。
So it's not a perfect copy even though we have our own servers. Servers. I wouldn't have guessed that.
指揮官は私たちを家族のように思っているわ。あなただって家族との記憶は失いたくないはずよ。
Okay.
違う。
I mean, objectively speaking, Colfin was just thinking about, hey, we can replace dolls, but we can't replace humans. Let's sacrifice some dolls, get out of here, get everyone safe. But I think Rosa's going through the whole experience thing. Just because you can re-download doesn't mean it's gonna be like you lose some EXP along the way. Isn't that only because they can only save before battles and not before the point of death? So depending on the length of the battle, hours could be lost. Yep. That was also the case back in the first Girls Frontline also. I don't know if they made as much of a point about it. Because I think the biggest point as far as backups were concerned is the biggest part anyway. They made a huge deal about it with the AR team because they can't be backed up at all. Minus one. But, and I guess also that kind of came up with 404. Especially with 45. If you know that bit of story there. But yeah, okay. I can see where she's coming from. You definitely do lose experiences between save and death. just like a real game, but also yeah, more so experiences than anything.
ここよ。まずターゲットをセッティングする必要があるわ。それから分析プログラムを執行するの。
I guess
最後に計測報告書がアウトプットされるから。
I guess Rosa just wanted to figure out how to communicate that, and now that she got it off her chest, hopefully Colfin can understand. Rosa stops what she's doing and returns the scanner's controls back to Colfin. It's like what I was thinking about human clones. If you clone yourself, you can't live through the clone. It's a new living thing. Yep. You technically live forever, just like, I mean, the clone's kind of like part of the same thing, but it's not technically you. Unless for some reason you can jump bodies like that. I don't think it works like that. Yeah, I don't think we've figured out how cloning memories works. Yeah, I mean, Groza is correct here. Objectively speaking, Colfin was right about the situation, but Groza is right from a different perspective.
家族私も
This is your family now, Colfin, whether you like it or not.
ポートベストであなたが戻ってこなくても指揮官にあなたのメンタルのバックアップを残しておくようお願いするつもりだった。
Wow, we would back her up even if she did leave? Huh. Interesting. A sudden ping jolts Colfin out of her daze.
規定のルートを経て頂上列車に到着しました。検査のお時間です。
Wow, okay, so they're good now. They're good now.
指揮官を呼んで。はい、
隊長。
Wouldn't the copy just leave again, though? I mean, it's a possibility. Unless you explain what happened. Unless you explain to the copy what happened. I don't know if it works that way. Okay, how many fight stuff do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's not too bad. The fights at least go pretty quickly.
各員、警戒解除。
Cancel the alert?
もう終わり？ここの進駐軍に仕事でも頼まれるかと思ったのに、こうも簡単に私たちを招き入れるなんてね。
簡単？3ヶ月分の生活費をつぎ込んだんだぞ。
私のお酒もです、指揮官。
Plus a bottle from the collection. The real loss here.
こういう時、酒は金同様に物を言うんだ。
しかもあの人、私の酒の趣味を嘲笑ってたんですよ。指揮官、さっきの一瓶は私のコレクションの中でも一番上等なミーチュ 私ですらもったいなくて開けられなかったのに。
Mei-Ling, you gotta remember, we're here in basically what amounts to neo-Soviet Russia, and they wanted vodka. They wanted vodka. They did not want what is basically equivalent to high-grade sake. So yes. Couldn't you have multiples of the same neural link running, or would it just no? I'm actually not sure if that's how it works. Assuming you don't really want to do that, but I'm not sure if that's a thing that people have done before. Maybe someone else in chat would know.
次の購買時に私のコーラップスピースで同じものを買ってあげるから。それと前に欲しがっていたものも含めて。
本当ですか？
Yes, we'll get you more.
コルフェンが覚えていてあげますよ。ありがとう、コルフェン。
言っておくが、君に酒を買い与えているのは私だよ、メイリン。
でも奪っていったのも指揮官です。
We give it and we take it, Mei-Ling. We need to do
す
that.
まない。
新たな契約ですね、指揮官。
覚えておくよ。
酒や金が手に入ったからって初歩的な車体検査もせずに外部の人間をエレベーターに乗せちゃうわけ？無責任にも程があるわね。
Is that a problem?
何しろ今はロクサット主義合衆国連盟だからな。名目上は浄化作業を手伝うためだけど、辺境に派遣されてきた元正規軍の立場というものは極めて微妙なんだ。
粛然とかたどられし海流を越え、一周、そして分離。
幼稚はあんたでしょ。金を受け取ったからなんだってのよ。検査なんざ一切しなくていいってわけ？
Okay.
確かに。
Outside the window, the line of purification vehicles stretches endlessly into the distance.
もしかすると私の
What's the issue?
起動基地の制御システムおよび人形のコントロール権限への電子攻撃を確認。高周波のジャミングにより通信障害発生。連想遮断と受信転移が同時に行われている模様。
セカンダリレベルから攻撃を防ぐ。メイリン、サポートを頼む。
Hacking.
わかりました。
Got you. There's some hacking going on. Okay, Mei-Ling has successfully activated the vehicle's firewall attack program, which should slow the enemy's hacking attempts for a while. Additionally, the blockade order is now in effect and we can begin combat at any time. Okay. What tutorial is this? I'm assuming we're still doing tutorials even all the way up here in chapter 3. Oh, these blockades? I'm guessing these are the blockades. Which we're gonna promptly ignore because we're just gonna blast through them. Defend ally position, eliminate 8 enemies. Okay, so... there's a defend the base thing. I see. Right. Hacking turned into combat is funny. Actually, I mean this has happened before in the first game, so it's not unusual. It wouldn't be the first time, to be honest. And I guess it's also a decent way to visualize what is happening over here. On one level, it's just a decent way to visualize it. But does it make sense? I don't need it to make sense. I just need to fight. Mega Man Battle Network? I actually never played Mega Man Battle Network, so that probably makes sense if you've played that. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. I mean, this thing's gonna die in one hit probably, but we still need to get closer. Alright, come out. Oh my gosh, I hate these things. I didn't realize for the longest time before the event that these are technically Sangvis units. The mechs, we're technically fighting Sangvis units, especially these swap types. I hate the swap units. They're like the worst things ever. Oh, I need to get closer. They're public domain now, which is hilarious. I didn't realize you can make that thing public domain, but I guess they are. Well, I guess the regular units would be public domain. How about the oh, this thing's actually kind of tough. What about the ringleaders? Would they still be around, or did they all get destroyed in Frankfurt? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but I'm kind of wondering where the ringleaders went. I mean, technically speaking, there was kind of sort of something that looks like a ringleader at the beginning of the game, but I don't think it was. Oh, holy crap, that stability really saved this guy's HP. Yeah, Dartur. I guess we haven't seen her in story yet, so I don't know what her deal is. Trace backtrace the hacking attempt. Who did it? I'm gonna guess it's the purple haired guy.
信号確認追跡開始
どこぞの雑魚が早死にしたいみたいね。
キャロリックちゃんってば電子戦得意なんですね。
私にできない戦いなんてないわ。
Melee. You're not very good at melee. You die a lot.
密集摂取森林倒壊産卵水滅
Dense trees collapse, toppled. That sounds like a burn.
だったら勝負してみる？あんたの弾がそこをつくが早いか、それとも私の刃があんたをバラすが早いか。
I would like to see Nemesis CQC Krolik with the rifle. I'm waiting for it.
指揮官追跡継続不可トラッキングに失敗したわ数百万単位の偽装信号を使用してノードへのアクセス記録を隠蔽してる
Yeah, there's a huge issue with melee units right now. I don't know if Faye, the new melee unit in CN, it has fixed that. I mean, technically Faye is both handgun and axe, but yeah, melee units do have a problem. Ulrid kind of sort of fixes it with stealth and I guess repeated attacks, but Krolik, you have to be a little tricky to use her. You really gotta use her positional skills a little bit smart to not get her hurt as much, which is
起動
tough.
基地のデータ分析能力じゃこれだけの数に対応できない
この手口
ご丁寧なこった何よその目はヘレナに決まってんでしょ
Okay, why is Nemesis thinking her name is Pinky now?
もしかしたらどんな戦闘でもこなしちゃうキャロリックちゃんがお目当てなのかもしれませんよ
Groza gives up tracing the signal and turns to look at me.
ハッキングは私たちが浄化エリアへ入ったのと同じタイミングで起きてるわ指揮官ルートを変更する必要は
あると言いたいところだ座標付近に近づくまではおとなしくしているものかと思っていたがここまで熱烈な歓迎を受けるとは
Oh, I thought they would have at least waited until we reached the designated coordinates. Oh, I think he already knows. I think he already knows, or at least has a hunch.
だがルートを変更するとなるともう一度浄化エリアに入り直さなくてはならない今の通行コードでは再び位置を特定されるのがオチだ
The guys in part 4 of the event challenge? I don't think I've gone that far yet. No, I haven't been able to get past I haven't gone very far with the challenge. We'll do that. We'll check it out next time for sure though. Let's see. Unfortunately, we have to do is change. If we do change course, we have to re-enter again. Okay.
新たな通信リクエストよ、指揮官。
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far.
こんな時に誰からだ。
わからないわ。
Unknown caller.
つなげてくれ。同時に信号のトラッキングを。
I stand before the projection screen. Everyone falls silent and stares at the screen with bated breath. The call connects, but the comms window on the screen shows nothing but 2 words. Audio only. It says audio channel.
こんにちは。
All that can be heard through the line is faint breathing. Is it even distorted so you can hide your freaking voice?
こんなお時間にご連絡いただくとは何か理由があってのことでしょう。詳しくご説明願いますでしょうか。あなたの頼れるブリーフ認定賞金ハンターが高品質かつ効率的なサービスをご提供いたします。
Oh, okay. Now we're playing around with this guy. It's like, okay, I think we know it's you. Show yourselves. As the silence drags on, I find myself slowly growing tense.
もしもし。特にご用件がないようでしたら、私はこれで。
Hmm?
私です。
That's not who you are. Who is this voice? After a brief moment of confusion, I suddenly remember the message I sent earlier. Oh, I forgot about that.
君はメッセージは届いたんだね。
We sound very relieved. Why is it so tense? The woman falls silent once again. Silence engulfs the comms channel for a very long time.
ねえ。
Wow, this kind of feels like we're talking to our ex. What the heck?
はい。
Her answer comes so abruptly it catches me by surprise. I keep waiting, but she does not seem to want to elaborate. Yeah. Awkward.
そのなんだ。少々厄介なことに巻き込まれていてね。君に迷惑をかけずに済むといいんだが。
Yeah.
そのもしつまりそのもし興味があるなら詳しく説明しようか。
She takes a moment to compose herself.
連絡できる時間は限られています。
Are we being watched?
まずは座標地点へと向かい、依頼を達成したふりをしてください。
まさか君もこの一件に関わっているのか。
What? Her breathing sounds erratic for a brief moment, but it soon evens out.
この通信は危険です。本件に関して一度顔を合わせておくべきかと。オデッサ付近の ODE-01 衛星都市ステーションに迎えを用意します。
Okay.
時刻は。
お任せします。
At your own convenience, okay?
分かった。
システム上でそちらのコードを変更しておきました。新しいコードとともに最新の周辺環境情報を直ちに送付します。
ありがとう。
それでは再会できるのを楽しみにしています。
Tanoshimi? Wait, is this not as awkward as I think, or is there something else going on that's making this awkward?
指揮官。
Oh, this is someone we knew. Actually, with someone we knew.
トラッキング失敗よ、指揮官。
The thing about this is, I mean, I have a hunch. I have a hunch on who this is, but the thing is, a lot of lines in the first game are not voiced. And this does not sound like any voice I recognize from the first game, if there were any that it should match to. But I've got a hunch. Signal backtrace failed. She's good.
ああトラッキング
自動メンテナンス完了。システムに異常なしと。あれ、指揮官？
I don't open up the shop a lot. Are you trying to hint at something here? If it's who we're talking about, she does not sound the same. She does not sound the same. That's definitely at least not the tone she uses normally.
指揮官！今のって一体誰なんですか？
Commander, who was that on the call? You don't need to know, Coffee.
今の
あの人、私たちのこととっても詳しいみたいでしたね。
It's been 10 years.
あの人は
Wow.
環
Okay.
境情報及び通行コードの受信を確認。コルフェン、あの人は指揮官の古い友人よ。
Why are we so hesitant? Not hesitant. Why are we why is it so hard for us to talk about it?
ああそうなんだ古い友人で
I guess we'll find out soon. But
馴染み
still.
なんだ
I find it funny.
馴染みがなんだってのよ。白髪頭を連れて行けって言われたらおとなしく連れてくっての？本当に当てになるわけ？報酬は？
She better pay us. She owes us money.
この給油の依頼は必ず達成させる彼女は絶対的な信頼のおける人物だ
わお、指揮官がそこまで言い切るなんて。隊長はご存知なんです？コルフェンもお会いしてみたいです。
Coffee, you'll get the tea later. Don't worry about it.
会えるよグローザ環境情報を読み取り比較分析後に新ルートを作成してくれ新たな座標付近の浄化予定エリアを迂回なんとかして3日以内にたどり着くぞ
In 3 days. In 3 days. It's still gonna take a while. It makes it sound very urgent, but at the same time, it's still gonna take us a while.
お前か久しぶりだな
Who are you? Do I need to know? Do I know you?
ああ久しぶり奇遇だな線路を敷設中の浄化予定エリアをどう通過したものかと考えていたがまさか駐在していたのが君だったとは
I guess you survived Frankfurt.
もう
確かにもう10年になる
調子はどうだウスリージュ今は上位だったかな
Did this guy show up in the first game? Because I don't think I ran into this guy. Too many men in my gacha? Well, I hate to break it to you. It's mostly men that drive the plot in the gacha game. There is mostly men that drive the plot in the game. I catch sight of the insignia on his coat epaulette. You mean
よ
this
して
thing?
くれ俺は所詮上位止まりだよ
いずれ兵隊に配属されるんだ頂上列車よりかは有望だろう
どちらも数世紀前の装備でロレンの辺境を守ってる大した違いはないよ
I see.
数世紀とはそりゃまた大げさだな
Usuri. Usuri? Usuri? Usuri. Usuri glances at Groza, who is standing behind me.
そこの人形に被験する個体なんてここには数えるほどしかいない
グローザかそっちじゃ民生用人形をベースとした戦術人形は採用しないんじゃなかったか
You don't tend to use T dolls converted from civilian dolls. I mean, I guess most of our T dolls are converted from civilian dolls. Hey, we just got one recently. Her name is would Coffee be a civilian doll? I guess she technically wasn't won by what she did, but I guess at the same time she was.
俺たちに必要なのは持続的なメンテナンスとホームウェアのアップグレードだ。君のグローザ同様にね。設備は老朽化し続け、装備の類も更新が止まったままだ。一方、浄化エリアは汚染の深刻な地域に向かって拡大し続けてる。それに加え、最近は生き袋やバリャーグどもがそこら中を暴れ回ってる時だ。仕事はやりづらくなるばかりさ。見ろ、異常発生だ。
Alright, we'll take care of it.
何があった？
第32路線区間の021路線の防衛軍が防衛線を突破して浄化エリアへ侵入しようとするバリャーグに遭遇した。
通過を許可してもらった礼に手を貸そうか、ウセリ。
そりゃ助かる。弾薬が節約できるよ。
バリャーグ相手に大げさだな。
戦闘頻度が上がってる。だが配給は変わらずだ。となればできるだけ戦闘回数を減らすしかない。今の状況じゃ年を越せるかどうかも疑問だよ。
そういうなって。こっちなんて2週間前、数年の貯蓄をつぎ込んでやっと手にしたドローンを一瞬で失ったんだぞ。それでもこうして汚染エリアをのたうち回って依頼をこなし、君の代わりにバリアグを蹴散らそうとしてるじゃないか。
そうだな。そういうことなら頼んだよ、指揮官。
心配するな。グローザ、作戦準備。
了解。
I guess they don't have dolls. That's what I'm getting here. They don't have dolls, but they also have limited supplies to do stuff. Also, having Krolik up on a tower is probably the worst spot for her. Commander, you seem to know many people. Is this what they call having connections? Yes, and a history. It's not just about knowing more people, right? Oh, Krolik, think about it. All those soldiers being so polite along the way. Maybe Commander is actually some big shot? Not really, but... Are you serious? Which hardcore dragger would eat hardtack every day? The one that needs to survive. Commander, you heard that, didn't you? But don't get me wrong, it's not what I said. Hardtack isn't that bad. I've tried hardtack before. From the MREs. It's not that bad, but it's also not that good. Krolik, Kolfin, focus on the fight. Okay. Right, whatever Nemesis said. Oh, hey! You're grouped up very nicely to be AoE'd. Where is... Lotta? Go over there, please. I don't know if... Let's see. Lose no more than one unit. 2 units coming up over here. Oh, I guess I can't really AoE. I'm guessing this is... Oh, that's my base I'm gonna defend. Alright, well, I mean, I guess technically speaking, they want you to use the barrels here to get rid of them. But we also have a very good AoE clear by the name of Lotta. And we're over leveled. So there goes that. There goes that. Part 2 event challenge complete. Congratulations. I'm gonna have to try it at some point. And it's gonna be painful. Wait, I can't go down? Oh crap, I probably should have. Maybe we can shoot from here? Oh yeah, that works. What level are you, by the way? So I can... Oh, I'm ran out. Hold up, I got something for that.
021路線の防衛軍よりバリャーグを殲滅したとの連絡があった。助かったよ。
それじゃ
幸運を祈る。また会えることを願って。
こちらもだ。
The garrison troops ahead start moving and create an opening in the line of defense. The Elmo starts up 44. Oh, 43 on the main team. Yeah, I'm gonna have some trouble. We drive towards the opening that leads into the soon-to-be purification zone.
ここの軍人、これまでのとはなんか違うわね。
正確に言えばここの軍は兵站駐屯軍と呼ばれていて、頂上列車進駐軍には属していない。
やってることは同じなのに？
兵站駐屯軍は主に浄化エリアの事前清掃と線路の敷設を、そして頂上列車が配置についてからは列車を脅かす存在との戦闘を任されているの。
So they're like the vanguard. Got you.
そう、精鋭部隊のようなものだ。
精鋭部隊？あれが？
まあとにかくこうして無事に通過できたんだ。通行コードも使わずに済んだし、線路の敷設を目にした時から1年分の予算を費やす覚悟はしていたんだがな。
Oh no, our money.
でも私たちの通行コードはすでにその指揮官のお友達に変更していただいたのでは？
万が一のためだよ。
ここが浄化予定エリアですか。外の汚染エリアと何ら変わらないように見えますけど。
It's called a pre-purification zone for a reason. That's why it looks the same.
浄化車両が走るようになれば、これまで見た浄化エリアらしくなるよ。
今の速度だと28時間21分後に目標エリア内へと到着するわ。
Oh wow, we travel for a while.
動力リミットを解放。ベクトルエンジンをフル稼働させろ。
Full speed. So is this gonna get to 200 kilometers per hour?
速度は時速210
210! I can't even imagine this thing going that fast. I think there was a joke on Twitter somewhere where like if Suomi ever gets her hands on some liquor and she gets her hands on the controls of this thing, say goodbye to everyone. It's not gonna end up pretty.
予定所要時間19時間43分に短縮。
急がないとダメなんでしょうか、指揮官。この前の点検でベクトルエンジンが老朽化し始めてるのに気づいたんです。もし長時間フルスピードを維持していたらまた故障しちゃうかも。
面会場所を変更したことで依頼側も新たに準備を始めているはずだ。前回のハッキングも大方時間を稼ぐためだろう。相手は罠を仕掛けている可能性が高い。少しでも早く到着すればそれだけリスクも減るというものだ。
That makes sense. The faster you get there, the less time they have to set the trap. But it's been it's almost 3 days. I feel like it's
今は
plenty
ま
of
だ
time.
早いが、メイリン、この依頼を終えたらイエローエリアの集落で車体の整備がてら数週間の休暇を取ろう。
Forget Eurobeat. It's heavy metal if Saromi's taking the wheel. We'll make camp at the settlement, the Yellow Zone, for a few weeks. Okay.
ありがとうございます、指揮官。
She gets a break. She finally gets a break.
指揮官との契約がまた一つ増えちゃいましたね。
私の信用も地に落ちたようだな。
そんな、コルフェンは指揮官のことずーっと信頼してましたよ。
To the side, the silent nemesis suddenly speaks up.
凶暴、虚空、歪曲せし渦より来たる。
Yeah, I mean, I guess with Helena on board, we're never getting a break. But we don't know that yet, apparently. No, maybe we just don't want. Maybe we're just denying the situation.
指揮官、危険が迫ってる。
Oh, of course, right. There was gonna be a fight next.
左前方にユニットが複数出現。軌道基地へと接近中。
車載観測レーダーの権限解放。
追いつかれたんでしょうか。
浄化車両の影響で映像識別が働かない。各員戦闘準備。
メイリン、現在の速度を維持。グローザ、相手の正体がはっきりしない。くれぐれも気をつけてくれ。
了解。
Okay, I ran out of stamina, but I haven't claimed today's stamina yet. So let me do that really quick, so we can continue. I saved that for a reason. I saved this for a reason. There we go. Also, I'm not sure if I should be using these right away, but I still have 15 keys. I'm saving those for like emergency material farming. But I don't know how often I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, this is 7. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Oh, random supplies on the field. I feel like I've seen that once. I've been wondering, why are the Viagers involved with these thugs, let alone the Elids? The better everyone gets along, the better everyone can live together. Huh? What nonsense are you spouting? Even these small fry become more difficult to deal with if they give it their all. Shouldn't we also put in the extra effort to ease the commander's burdens? Please. Who even understands what you're yapping about? Let's go talk to leader. Will leader listen to me? Why wouldn't she? Find her after the mission. Stop pestering me while we're on one. Understood. Let's get down to some serious fighting. Energy wouldn't be so bad if the missions didn't cost so much. 20 is kind of expensive. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Oh, that's kind of far. Okay, let's move Lotta over there. I don't know. Oh, Lotta can... Not Lotta. We can have Litara over on that side. I guess we can switch out Coffee with Pololo. Using it for conductors right now. That's what I'd be using it for if I wasn't doing story missions. It seems like conductors are the biggest bottleneck, so you really probably should be using it on those. Replaying campaign missions doesn't cost stamina. It doesn't. It's just the first time. 180 is 9 missions, not even 10 for max rushes. Ah, I see. What is this? Pick up one. Oh, this is 1 CI worth. Alright, can we reach all the way back there? We can. Replaying campaign missions doesn't give anything unless you, for some reason, could not clear it the first time. If you're over leveled, that should not be an issue. I guess I'll just do regular shots here. Yeah, regular shots. And then hopefully, oh no, Tolo can't reach that. Interesting. Fine. Double shot. I guess if I had Groza, we would be using the grenade launcher and this guy would be out. But despite the level difference, he still survives because of the cover. Cover strong. Cover very strong. Gosh darn, that is fast for something this huge.
18時間29分後に目的のエリアへと到達予定。
何かと思えばただの生き袋じゃないのよ。
ただの生き袋で助かったよ。
Thank goodness it was just Elids. What else are you worried about?
浄化エリアにも生き袋がいたんですね。
ここは浄化予定エリアだからな。清掃作業がまだ完全に終わってないんだろう。
依頼人の戦力について私たちは無知も同然だわ。短縮できる時間にも限りがある。襲撃が起きるのは時間の問題よ、指揮官。
そうだな。はい
はい、コルフェに提案があります。
Okay, Kofi, whenever you say that, I get shivers, as in the bad kind.
提案？
奴らの必要としているものが私たちの手にある限り、敵は絶対に諦めたりしないんですよね。だったら指揮官はヘレナちゃんとメイリンちゃんを連れて先に ODE01 ステーションへと向かい、残りのメンバーだけで敵と落ち合うのはどうでしょう。そうすれば 敵が気づいた時には箱はとっくに軌道基地を離れてるわけですし、あとは私たちが無事に生き残るだけで OK です。
I don't know about that.
私たちに一泡吹かされたと知って奴らが君たちを生かしておくとは思えない。
Yeah, you'd be dead once they find that out.
指揮官、それってコルフェンの。
コルフェン、その喋り方はよしてくれ。
指揮官の仰せのままに。
コルフェン、作戦計画の検討中よ。
I guess she can even use her semi-serious voice for jokes like this.
隊長。私は残ります。ベクトルエンジンがいつ故障するとも限りませんし。承知しました。メイリンちゃんの安全はこのコルフェンが保証しますのでご安心くださいね。
コルフェンの案に賛成よ。メイリンの安全については私が責任を負うわ。
Keep on ending a dialogue too soon.
確かに3人を守るよりかは断然楽そうね。
私を守る必要はない。護衛が必要なのはメイリンと完全免疫体とおぼしきヘレナの2人だけだ。
あなたとヘレナがここを離れることで完全免疫体とおぼしき彼女の安全が守られるのよ、指揮官。
私とヘレナが離れたとして誰が指揮官に扮して奴らと交渉するんだ？コルフェンか？キャロリックか？
Nemesis as a commander.
というわけにはいかないだ
Confusion.
ろう。翻訳官としてキャロリックをあてがうのか？
Nemesis as a commander. Confusion for everyone. Yeah, I don't think that would work.
私がやります。
And no one would take Mei Ling seriously as a commander. She cries too much.
メイリン、コーラプス放射線量の少ない浄化エリアといえど正常な地域であるとは言えないんだ。
分かってます。でも私も皆さんの役に立ちたいんです。
軌道基地のメンテナンスに素体の整備、君はもう十分みんなの役に立っているんだよ、メイリン。
私は。
Mei Ling, do you want more overtime or do you want some rest? I don't want to give you more overtime if it comes down to it.
より合理的な選択よ、指揮官。
Really, Groza? We're making Mei Ling be the fake commander? Are you sure about that? Client wouldn't take a doll seriously either. I don't think anyone would.
私とヘレナが先行するのは構わない。だけどメイリン、一つだけ条件がある。
条件ですか？
倉庫にフォースシールドが残ってる。交渉に向かう際、身につけておけ。
Oh, she will need that for sure.
え？
Mei Ling, you're gonna get shot. Did you not think about that you were probably gonna get shot?
忘れるなよ。君のお酒と休暇は私が握っているんだからな。グ
Man,
ローザ、ネメシス、キャロリック、コルフェン。メイリンを必ず守ると約束してくれ。
it's gonna be so jarring when we get the eventual summer events. I'm assuming we're gonna get like summer mini events. It's gonna be so jarring when that happens. She's a big girl, she can take care of it? No, I don't trust her. I don't trust her with it.
分かったわ。
言われるまでもない。
それじゃあヘレナちゃんが起きてるかどうか見てきますね。それなら私は軍用車を点検してきます。
30分後に行動開始。通信状態を維持しておけ。
I still don't get why we have to stay behind. I mean, he did say if they figure it out, everyone's gonna die. So, why? Oh, CG. Oh wait, cutscene? Oh, it's this guy again. And Sextants! The sex is here. gosh, I hate her. Just because she's so annoying to fight. Oh, what is this?
残り時間は
I didn't realize the sex was with this guy.
約束の時刻まであと27時間です。閣下。
Ah, that is her voice. Interesting.
奴らの位置は見つかったのか。
サンプルのジャミングは153時間9分57秒前に消失。W20690782 浄化エリア付近で当該小隊のシステムに追跡チームが侵入した後、居場所を完全にロストしました。
I gotta say though, Sextance has a interesting fashion statement going on here. With the bones, the purple. She's like dressed for Halloween, but she's supposed to be. I'm assuming mostly built for hacking.
私の完璧な計画がお前たちのせいで台無しだ。
当該小隊はすでにルートを変更したものと推測されます。近隣の浄化エリアから彼らの通行コードが使用された形跡は見つかっていません。浄化予定エリアを入念に調査し、当該小隊の到着時刻を概算する必要があるかと。
調査？相手はたかが第二世代の人形を数体従えた賞金ハンターだ。このエリアに足を踏み入れればすぐにわかる。
Wait, he doesn't know who he's dealing with? Are you serious? The client snickers coldly and puts the operation report on the desk shelf. He stands up and walks up to the monitor. The hall has been tidied, but there is still some remaining clutter on the floor, creating obstacles that block the client's path as he makes his way across the space. He does look like a brat. He kicks the object aside offhandedly.
私の計画から幾度となく逃げおおせるとは無能というわけじゃなさそうだな。外周に配備されつつあるラースロケット砲がこの賞金ハンターどもへの私の最高の敬意を表してくれるだろう。
Oh, most people don't know he's the commander from back then? Oh, okay. That makes much more sense then.
閣下、計画内におけるサンプルの重要度に基づき、回収任務のフィージビリティを今一度見直してはいかがでしょうか。
私の判断を疑っているのか？
Just giving suggestions.
あれはあなたの判断を疑うでしょう。
It will question your judgment. I'm guessing it's that big thing that we just saw in the cutscene.
あれが疑うのはお前たちホロスコープ計画の産物だけだ。人形ごときが私と同列などと思うな。
Horoscope program. I guess she would. She looks like she's part of it.
どうやら計画に対して勘違いをなさっているようです、閣下。
私を脅すつもりか？そもそもお前たちが無能だから私が多大なリスクを冒しこの薄汚い浄化エリアへと来る羽目になったのだ。お前たちのような大量生産されたコピー品が私に意見するなどおこがましい。
The doll in black does not react to the client's reprimand.
貴殿の働きに期待しておりますよ、閣下。
She bows her head slightly at the client and turns to leave the hall.
待て！
内部の組織構造及びサンプル回収の任務体系によれば、あなたは私の行動を管理するだけの権限を有しておりません。
Okay, I'm starting to question what the hierarchy is here. I'm guessing they're working together, but she's not under him, technically.
計画が順調であるようお祈り申し上げます、閣下。
But she is working with him. The client grabs the operation report on the desk shelf and hurls it at the doll's feet. The doll's pace does not falter as she exits the hall, leaving the fuming client behind. Meanwhile, the client's comms beeps, and a red dot is shown moving at high speed on the monitor.
良い知らせであることを願うよ。
さあ、侵入ユニットの照合完了。ターゲットを確認。周辺の施設は 60% 完了。ターゲッ トへの先制攻撃可能です。
よかろう。
The client glances at the monitor, and then he raises his chin contemptuously and points at the fast-moving red dot on the monitor.
礼儀の限りを尽くし、賞金ハンター殿をもてなしてやれ。
イエスサー。
Yeah. We're gonna have to punish this guy. If he doesn't die first. Alright then. How many more? 3 more. Honestly, these chapters are not very long. It's just we have so much stuff to go through. Land of Silence, thorns piercing through the earth. There are a lot of bots here. And I guess 1 turret? Nemesis that says there's an ambush? Okay, well, I mean, I see it. Alright. It's exactly as the captain predicted, but we haven't even arrived yet. Can't the one who commissioned us put on an act a little bit longer? Wow. Just another brainless human. The green zone is full of them. In the clouds, a faint light glimmers. Who are you comparing him to? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea what she just said. I guess the grenade module is ours. Okay. I do not think I can shoot these guys that easily. Well, how am I gonna do this? I think we switched Tololo out. I don't really have much AoE here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to switch out Cheetah, but it should be fine. Trying to clear this in 1 turn. That might be a little bit tough, though. Okay, let's see. Can it reach both sides? Oh no, it cannot. Alright, fine. Well, oh, you know what? I can position myself over here. We can grab this. And then shoot this way. Bye-bye. Okay, now where does the Tara shoot? The Tara can't... Well, I guess the Tara can get these guys, but it might be better to get these guys with the shields here. We still might be way over leveled, and that is okay. Alright, do the candy bombs work? Candy bombs clears it out. Nice. Anyone else around here? Nope. Cleared. Nice. Yeah, about that ambush that you just sent. You're so over leveled to the main story. Yeah. It's just kind of how it works out, isn't it? What is it? Like chapter 4 or chapter 5? That's when it starts getting a little bit harder?
メイリン、起動基地の状態を報告。
起動基地、外壁 15% 損傷。ベクトルエンジンは正常に稼働中。敵はランスロケット砲を行使してるわ。ただし、地形距離の概算エラーで起動基地への命中は免れてるけど。
こりゃまた大きく出たな。
それから戦闘中に鉄血逃亡式ユニットを目撃したわ。
Sangvis Ferry combat units. Are you talking about the Aegis, the big things, the big mechs?
鉄血の技術はすでに使い古されてる。何を驚く必要が。
すべての鉄血兵器にグリフィンのロゴがあしらわれていたの。
SF units are all sporting Griffin's insignia? What? Wait, since when did we merge? Oh, level 35 is fine, even up to chapter 6, I'm assuming? I guess well, I mean, by the time you open up chapter 6, you're level 45. Okay.
通信コードを確認。依頼人からです。
つなげて。メイリン、今は君が指揮官だからね。
Oh, great. Good luck, Mei-Ling! Good luck! Try not to cry.
起動基地から出てきてはいかがですか。あなた自ら箱を指定の位置に置いてもらわねば困るのです。賞金ハンター殿。
That was it? The client hangs up right away. That was it? She was so ready to talk to the guy. And it's like, what? That's all we're doing? We're just dropping it off?
車から降りてこいってことでしょうか。指揮官。
そのようだ。メイリン、非予選エリアへ立ち入りたくないのなら、これが最後のチャンスだ。
私は大丈夫です、指揮官。
Oh boy.
ネメシス、狙撃地点を探せ。ここは頼んだよ、指揮官。
10 minutes later. Groza and company are all prepared to disembark from the Elmo. I hope she has the shields ready. Under Groza, Colfin, and Krolik's protection, Mei-Ling enters the hall where the client is. She listens carefully to my instructions coming through the comms channel. She chews her lips nervously and sounds incredibly tense. Please don't cry. You put yourself in this situation. Are you sure about this?
私はどうするんでしたっけ。
泣かないこと、緊張しないこと、それから私を指揮官と呼ばないこと。通信状態を維持して私の言葉を伝えるだけでいいんだ。
She's gonna learn today how to bluff.
はい、了解しました。
指揮官、相手との距離を保って。
わかりました。
Groza's deliberate reminder only makes Mei-Ling even more unnerved. I mean, she was unnerved before she got here. They stop in front of the client across the hall. Following my instructions, Mei-Ling holds back her tears and relays my words stiffly.
依頼ナンバータスク3115ブリーフ認定賞金ハンターよりご挨拶申し上げます。尊敬する依頼人殿、ラースロケット砲を惜しみなく用いた盛大なおもてなしに感謝します。
I wish you can see my face right now. I was cringing throughout the entire thing. Oh my gosh.
あなた方の実力を試したまでですよ、賞金ハンター殿。
You did okay. You did okay.
我々に十分な実力がないと分かったら依頼の品を持ち去り池袋の餌にでもするつもりだったのか。
It's kind of funny if you blink and you kind of miss it, but she's like looking to the side as if she's looking towards the communicator, and it's like, I'm listening to this, to this. I have to say this, but she's looking at the communicator as if she's distracted.
緊張しすぎだ指揮官。
緊張。
Mei-Ling immediately realizes her mistake. She wraps up the sentence unnaturally and stares anxiously at the client, observing his facial expression. He seems utterly oblivious to Mei-Ling's strange behavior? How? How?
私が緊張？品物があなた方のような能なしの手にあると知って緊張しない者がどこにいますか？
The client looks Mei-Ling and the others up and down.
品物はどこです？それを渡せばひとまず任務完了ということにしてあげますよ。約束通り残りの報酬は3日以内にお支払いしましょう。
Instant transfer. 3 days is way too long for you to realize we gave you the wrong stuff.
私は今タスク3115の依頼人を自称するあなたに疑問を感じている。
今なんと？
もしあなたがタスク3115に関わりのある人物だというのならぜひとも教えていただきたい。箱の中身 なんだ。もしかしてこの中には非合法的な何かがしまわれているんじゃないのか。
I do wonder if he knows what's inside the box.
知りませんでしたよ。よもや賞金ハンターがあらぬ疑いを顧客に向けるような連中だったとは。ブリーフの会長であるイスラエルとは旧知の仲です。私の一声であなた方のような賞金ハンターなど瞬時にお払い箱ですよ。
この人何も知らないみたいです。
奴がとぼけていないとなぜわかる？質問を続けて。
Keep questioning him.
はい。この箱の中身は完全免疫体だ。あなたたちは私たちに完全免疫体を運搬しろと。
Are we sure we should be telling him this?
完全免疫体？一体何の話です？品物を置いてとっとと立ち去りなさい。
Oh, he doesn't know. He actually doesn't know what's in it.
あなたに渡すわけにいかない。
Or maybe he does. I can't tell. I'm guessing. Oh, CG time? Cutscene?
そもそもあなた方にはあの峡谷で消えてもらうはずでした。ここまでたどり着いたからには契約通り報酬を支払うつもりでいましたが。
We get to see mailing in 3D! Also, the subtitles go way too fast.
ここで死んでもらいます。
Shield! Shield! Where's that shield? There's the shield! There we go.
思った以上にありきたりな展開だな。起動基地の最後
Oh,
の
what?
シールドを消
Heck no!
いかがかな。
Oh, heck no!
使えないと思うだろう、指揮官。
心が痛むなら最初から持たせないでくださいよ。
奴らを殺せ。
Not the red ones! Anything but the red ones!
無限の虚空に沈む。
これだけの数を30秒で倒せたらとんでもないわね。キャロリック、指揮官を起動基地へと連れ帰るわ。了解。ネメシス、援護を。
Oh my gosh, I hope they... Oh, they're armed. Oh, it's armed. As long as we don't actually have to fight it, I'll be okay. That's a lot bigger than I thought they were. That thing is a lot bigger than I thought they were. I thought they would be a lot smaller. Even the diner gates know not to get close. Oh yeah, there is a G&K logo on there. Wow, I never realized how funny the diner gates actually look like when they're just kind of just roaming around like that.
これまた凄まじい場面ですね。
That should be her regular shield. Yeah, where's Krolik with a shield?
次はどうし
She
ます？
needs one.
指揮官、隊長。
依頼人から何か情報が引き出せるかもしれない。捕まえるんだ。
了解。
That's too many Aegis units. All right, where's my MG team? We need a machine gun team to break through that normally. She got the hero arm shield from the Fire Emblem from Fire Emblem for some reason. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I hate this thing back here. The one with the missiles. I have had so much trouble with that in the challenge maps. Clear out the enemy units? Okay. Enemy leader detected. After eliminating them, the enemy will quickly crumble due to lack of effective command. Right. Just go aim at it. Eliminate target. I guess we can do it with just this team. That's fine.
ハロー、飼育員。頑張れ。やった。
All right. I know it's only level 18, but this thing's also... it's not that tanky. It's actually not that tanky. Never mind, it's kind of tanky. Alright. Take care of it. Oh wow, almost dead. The stability and cover is really helping it. No mercy. No mercy from all the trouble you've given me in challenge maps. Hey, level up? Nice. Took a little while. But I guess for the amount of intelligence we use here, we do get quite a bit of experience points from the main story. Ooh, another cutscene.
私に加えて危害は一つ残らずイーズリー会長に。わかればいいんですよ。
Wow.
さあ、おとなしく品物を。
でもコルフェン、イーズリーが誰なのか全然知らないな。
Who are you, Mutsuki?
が知ってるのは少しでも動く素振りを見せたらパーンって音とともにあなたの側頭骨に穴が開いてタガがもう一
That is something Mutsuki would do. Holy crap.
戦闘終了か？
敵ユニットの相当完了。依頼人を捕獲した。
Expectation versus
連れて行
reality.
け。いろいろと聞きたいことがある。
What's going on? Oh. Holy crap! Coffee got kicked in the face. I'm surprised her head didn't come flying off. Yeah.
何があったフローザ？
訂正。敵ユニット残り1。依頼人を失ったわ。各員、迎撃準備。
And she took that personally. Colfin took that personally. I hope your performance won't disappoint me. Well, at least you'll be a lot easier than the challenge missions. Colfin's status report. I'm fine. I can continue fighting? Okay. Alright, good. Stay vigilant. Reinforcements. Are they T-dolls? Yes. Sending video transmission. I see it. The enemy doll looks much stronger than we are. If we want to take the client back? No, wait for the right moment and retreat. Retreat? If we retreat now, we won't gather any intel about this mission. This doll looks strange. She's probably tougher than you think. She is annoying. At the very least, we need more clues from her. I'll ensure the squad's safety. Fair enough. Continue the mission and make contact with that doll. Maintain visual sync. I'll give the order to retreat when the time is right. Okay. Do we actually have to retreat? Hold off enemy attacks, achieve victory, win within 5 turns. How about if I just take her out? Hold up. Colfin needs to take care of this personally, so she is coming in here. Do we need Litara here? Water. Tolo's going in. I know we're over leveled, but you know what? Overkill is okay here. It seems that Commander, it seems that Sexton excels at using devices in combat. Please be careful. Yeah, so that was a lie. That was a lie. You ignore the ads. You just go straight for her. Otherwise, you get overwhelmed. Because those ads are tanky as heck. Hold on, can Colfin one-shot her? No, she cannot. She cannot. Hold up. Let's help you out here, Colfin. Oh, can't shoot from there? You know what? We don't want to do that to you. Just one more regular shot. I just want Colfin to finish this one off. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, I don't actually get to finish her off. Okay. And we get a nice little CG for this. Yeah, technically a CG. Sextons is still agile and nimble, even though she's carrying a man. I wish he was on the map so we can also shoot him. Groza and company weave through the mechanical parts and rubble scattered all over, fending off Sexton's seemingly off-handed attacks, while also struggling to find an opening. After several failed attacks in a row, Nemesis suddenly speaks up. Aeons, a blurry yet solid gap. We can't get closer to them. I think that's what she's saying. Familiar? Okay, that's not what I thought. Krolik invades another attacking unit that Sextons has developed and questions Nemesis impatiently. Interesting. She's seen this before. Speak clearly! What? She's speaking as clearly as she can. The commander's voice speaks through the comms again. I guess it's time to get out. No, but it smells like a trap. We gotta get out of here. Oh. Okay, I guess that's... I guess we got a warning from old friend. Wait, it just kind of looks like they're letting us go. They're just kind of like walking away and like they're just letting us go here. The dolls regroup. They stop trying to fight Sextons and fall back towards the exit. Sexton ceases her attacks and watches as Groza's team retreats. Hold up, I want a screenshot of this. This looks really... Oh wait, no, I can get it afterwards. That's fine. The client, draped over Sexton's shoulder, slowly regains his consciousness. Upon realizing this, Sexton closes her eyes and puts him down on the floor expressionlessly. The client pushes himself halfway up just in time to see Groza's team taking off. Yeah, they just kind of walked away. Sextons ignores him. Indignant about the lack of response from Sextons, the client scrambles to his feet. His body sways unsteadily as he suffers from a bout of dizziness. The dot debuff from Sextons gives apparently goes away after breaking her gadgets. It does. However, the gadgets are very, very tanky, especially if you were as underleveled as I was at the time. Even if you weren't, it's still pretty darn tanky. It takes a couple of hits to break apart. So it's still probably better to just rush her. The sample is not here. Sextons gazes in the direction of Team Groza's retreat. Behind her, the client grimaces viciously as he tries to overcome his dizzy spell.
賞金ハンターの身分を有する指揮官は20時間18分40秒前にサンプルとともに隊を離れています。このエリア内に出現した形跡はありません。
The Darkwing ones are immune until you break their stability. Yeah, I hate that mechanic. I mean, technically speaking, you can damage them after one turn, but the thing is, if you're trying to damage them at the turn they're trying to attack, yeah, you have to break the stability first, but if they're not attacking, I think you can actually gun them down, but still, it's a pain in the butt. Alright, Panzer, thanks for dropping by. Good luck with whatever you're dealing with there. Let's see.
分かっていたならなぜとっとと奴らを追わない。
通信信号とその内容はすでに入手しております。指揮官とサンプルの乗車する大陸間列車の目的地も確認済みです。
We are on the railway.
どこだ。
Sextans turns her head slowly to face the client. The difference in height forces Sextans to look up, but her face remains impassive. That's kind of funny.
オデッサです。
As Sextans reply, the client lets out a sigh and sneers insolently.
オデッサか。
こちらの指揮官は上等な餌としての使い道があります。近々我々が追うことになる重要人物を誘い出すための見返りとして、あれは今回のサンプル回収作戦の失敗を不問にするそうです。このことを光栄に思うべきでしょう、閣下。
It has to be that big thing, probably. I don't know.
失敗？はっ、こんなことになったのもお前たち出来損ないどもが足を引っ張ったからではないのか？
貴殿の軽率な行動による損失は依然として許容範囲内にあります。
貴様！
You know, I just realized this, or maybe I didn't really point it out until now. This guy never gets a name so far. He's just client. He's not important to have a name. Yet he's still hanging around here up to this point. The client's face contorts in anger, but Sextans pays him no mind as she heads towards the exit.
オデッサにおける布陣はすでに完了しています。貴殿の働きに期待していますよ、閣下。
The client, now left on his own, glares at Sextans receding back and grinds his teeth. He marches quickly to catch up with her before she makes it through the door. You know what? Coffin should have just punched him while she had the chance.
好きなことをする時間ができましたね。
Too bad she didn't actually get that chance. His name is Client. Imagine your name just being Client. Can we actually go to chapter 4? Oh! I thought it was locked. I thought it was locked with level because I thought it had like a what do you call this? A level requirement. You know what? I think we're back on track. We'll do this on Thursday. The level lock's probably on hard. Oh, it probably was. Now that I think about it. Hold up. Let me come over here. Let me actually make myself a little bit bigger. So that's it for chapter 3. I know I was a little bit over level for that one. I thought we would be able to just do gameplay next time, but hey, if we have more story that we can do, let's go for more story then. So that is what we're gonna do next time. I guess. I guess I'll keep doing some of the challenge stuff on my own time because I don't think we'll have enough time to get through them. But yeah, Mei Ling survived her first mission off the Elmo. So congratulations, Mei Ling, and I guess I also got this Hunter assessment thing. What is this? Completing this evaluation stages, you can pass the evaluation and get rewards. Okay. Battlefield mechanics. Oh, this is more tutorials. Oh, we're getting even more tutorials. I see. Alright. I think I've seen some people do some tutorials I haven't seen before. And for some reason, they could not get through it. I'm like, really? It's not that difficult, guys. It's not that difficult, but I guess some people don't read. Then again, gacha players don't read. So there is that. Let me see. And I guess I don't get Velp just yet. That's still a little bit later. Sandbox simulation. Oh, I guess I gotta do that later. Is there no claim all button? I guess there wasn't. I still gotta do this. I'll do that later. Anyway, I guess chapter 3, meeting with the client finally face to face. I have seen glimpses of that cutscene float around. I try to avoid it as much as possible, but I get it. It's everyone's favorite cutscene, so it's a little hard to avoid when people keep reposting it over and over again. But I try my best, and you know what? It was actually pretty darn good. I just was not a fan of when I saw the red Goliaths show up. Like seriously, the amount of PTSD those things gave me, because unless you make a very specific team, those Goliaths will just blow up on you. So you have to avoid them at all cost, and that's not happening most of the time. Oh no, well, I mean it can happen. It's just it takes a lot of trial and error and a lot of resources lost if you don't look up a guide on how to get around them. And even if you do look up a guide to get around them, you can still mess up and have to restart the entire thing. It's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt to deal with them. I mean, the regular Goliaths already aren't bad, but red ones? Man, imagine if when we finally run into the red ones. It's I don't think it's going to be a boss level, but it's definitely going to be absolutely terrible. I think their normal ones have ice on them, so maybe they'll just make it into fire. If they do that, it's probably not going to be as bad, but still going to be pretty bad. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. We will continue with chapter 4 next time, and hopefully we'll get to see our ex. I'm hoping we get to see our ex in chapter 4. So yeah. All right. Let me see. If you guys haven't picked up the new code for the Dark Winter servers, it's in the description right now. So grab that, get a little bit of get some cubes and some other stuff. And I don't know if it works in HowPlay if you guys are in HowPlay, so let us know in the comments if it does work for you guys. All right, have a good rest of your day, everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.